Welcome to FurCast, episode 308, I believe.
Yep.
That is correct.
Good for you.
Thank you.
It is a ridiculous
remember
number,
numbers.
though.
Got it right.
It's a little bit, it's like a good 100 or two.
I'm
more
your
than it
fabulous
should.
host, Pharaoh.
I'm your Red Wolf host, Paradox.
I'm the good boy, Toll Wolf.
You are a good boy.
And I'm Nico. I don't know what I am yet.
You're an
know.
otter.
I know that.
A bison.
A bite.
Yeah, 308 is a ridiculous number, though. It's to the point now where, like, when I'm setting up for the show, I'm like, oh, I need to, like, create a file to save the show. And I'll be like, oh, this is 200 and, oh, God. Oh, no. It's 300 and something, and then I have to look up the number every time. I don't know. Anyway, welcome to FurCast. Only things to mention for the intro. Last week, sorry that we were off last week. I was in D.C. visiting Freeze and Revy. We had a good time. Shout out to Freeze Frame and shout out to Revy as well. Only other real thing to mention is that there are some cool studio upgrades coming. So you guys know that we built this new studio like months back.
When?
Or this past year, basically.
We did?
I think
and
so.
I thought we were always
finally we're able to I'm
You were
able
here
to
the
start
longest.
doing upgrades because of, like, you know, money and everything and paying things off finally. So it's nice. So at some point soon there will be cool upgrade stuff. So I figured I'd at least mention
here. What
that.
I want to do,
But
buy a soundproof fence, like a 16-foot high, tear down all the trees on that right side of the house, and literally just put up a soundproof fence barrier.
Why?
Noise.
Can you?
Oh, to get rid of the
Can
street,
you really
okay.
hear the
Yeah.
bird from the other?
I don't get the main street from my room. I get the annoying, like, dog that door across the street, and it just barks all the time.
Yeah, there's two dogs over there.
Yeah, I know, and they just bark at everything, and then they
Yes.
bark at each other, and then the guy swears at them and yells at them.
Yeah,
and
geez,
then they
Toll.
bark more. So, TLDR, fuck dogs.
wow. Now we've lost our canine fans and our feline fans from all of our previous episodes where we've shat on felines for a while.
We shit on everybody, though.
That's true. We do.
There's no species that doesn't get shit on.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's
Hybrids.
like, it's a
Can we stop this
mesh
conversation
metal
again?
fence,
Are you just
Mesh metal fence?
but then it has like, what's it called? Rubber over it.
Yeah, to stop to stop it from anything that
we'll
adds
just get
mass.
Toll and like him just to run back and forth to block the sound because he's wearing a lot of rubber.
Speaking of that, so you're being a good boy tonight for us.
Yeah.
Can you just move around in the mic?
Make noise.
Yeah. So hold on. Let me just.
Exist.
You're probably gonna have to turn it up.
I'm gonna kill your noise gate. So then we'll mute all the mics except that one. So just go. Yep. So
What's that squeaky boot song from SpongeBob?
I don't know. See, what I was thinking is the Matrix movies because in the Matrix movies, Trinity always had
Yeah.
latex and rubber and stuff on. But
I totally get where you're coming from.
that's the only thing it reminds me of though, because I'm not that into
we have-
rubber latex stuff.
Do we have the squeaky boots from SpongeBob?
No, I don't have it.
No,
Did you know that
I
in
feel like you need to pull it up because it's probably they had someone in one of those suits and that was making the noise.
No, I think it's actually somebody's voice making the noise.
they actually can recreate it too because in SpongeBob the musical they actually have someone working like a sound booth and they have to follow his footsteps.
Yeah, the
so every single time
Yeah.
SpongeBob on the stage is walking, it goes squeak, 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 squeak.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's somebody doing something weird. With
He also has to do like Squidward's like the. Yeah, he has to do every single sound effect, and he's just like on the stage like clicking like things and like hitting things. It's actually pretty fun.
That's pretty great. Wow, I didn't know it was a musical.
I heard it was okay.
You heard
I
it
don't
was
know
okay?
if it was good.
Just that it was okay.
I heard it was weird.
You know they're making a Shays West Seneca.
what?
What? Like they're actually making like.
You know, Hamilton is actually coming to our Shays.
Yeah,
They
you
just
want to
sold-
spend like the $400
No,
for a ticket?
I don't want to spend the $400 for a ticket. I'm just saying that there was a line out the door the other day.
I would rather go see Dear Evan Hansen.
Yeah,
I think you'd like it.
maybe. I don't know.
What Hamilton?
Dear Evan Hansen. Hamilton's okay.
I still want to see the Book of Mormon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to see Avenue Q.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
just playing.
Is it? Yeah,
Yes.
it's good to hear. You know what I miss is Riverdance. While we're getting onto this whole like theater arts performance shtick here.
Riverdance.
I miss Riverdance because I believe the main group stopped. I don't. There might be other groups that are doing it, but I think because there's different variations of it.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah,
not a play. That's
It's
like
just not a play.
I know.
It's a perform. He said
It's a
He
theater
did say
performance. I said theater.
performance. It's true.
Yeah,
It's in a theater.
yeah.
Yeah.
Where's my
So
favorite
the
one?
place is in a theater. I wouldn't call it.
Okay, another one. Mamma
You're
Mia.
really
What do you,
stretching that.
what do you think of Mamma Mia?
Oh, shouldn't click that yet.
The
Make a
movie?
pun.
Or the
Here I go
musical,
again. My.
I haven't seen the actual
Did I
musical.
let you
so
go?
I did. I thought it was.
I will withhold judgment.
See, I did,
So
but
far,
I was a little kid, so.
It's not horrible.
So far, I think I've seen only one show that I thought was completely terrible, and it was Memphis. Not Memphis. What was it? Motown.
Motown.
I like
hate
Memphis.
Rent, to be honest.
Yeah, Rent's.
Yeah.
I saw a school production of Rent, and it was
25,600
I hate
minutes.
Rent.
Why? What's wrong with Rent?
It's not that interesting to me. Like it's.
what was
Well,
the
you
other-
like dark and opera stuff, right?
Oh, I like opera. I could do opera.
I'm not a fan,
Yeah.
but I mean,
Whenever
I mean,
someone-
I appreciate it, but I'm not.
The problem with liking opera is whenever like you talk to someone about opera, they're like, "Oh, I love opera. I watch the Phantom of the Opera all the time." That's not opera. It's not even. It's like an operetta.
Yeah.
At that. It's like a musical that's just kind of opera-ish.
We should at some point create our own. You know how College Humor has that actually show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should make our own actually show.
Yeah.
I feel like we'd be really good at it. Just like actually.
It's you just make it like,
Yeah.
well, no.
Like
Well, no.
Yeah.
It's just title.
when I was at my school, like going to see opera was probably like the most fun. It was so much more fun than the musical theater because none of the people could act, and that was the fun of it. So like these like phenomenal singers are trying to act. It's like okay,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
All right, you guys want to jump into the roundup? Roundup's actually pretty reasonable.
Let me open it.
Do we have a lot of articles?
Not
check.
too many. I'm sure Farrah has a bunch, but he doesn't usually put them in the doc. But all right, so welcome to the Roundup. The Roundup is the segment where we basically just throw a bunch of freaking links at you, and maybe we don't have time for them on the show, but we want to at least give you the link to follow up on your own after the show when we post the episode. So these are not full news articles. We're just mentioning the stuff. And I actually just thought of another thing too, because I'm actually selling the camera that's on Pharaoh. Is a Sony A7 Mark III or A7 III, and I am selling it. It is already listed on eBay, and there are already bids on it. I believe the bid is currently at $1,600.
And you still don't have a cam to go on the cam.
Anyway, I just want to mention that because if anybody's interested in purchasing it, I have various reasons for selling it, mainly that it just doesn't work well as a studio camera, but it's really good as a camera in other ways, and I didn't exactly want to sell it. But anyway, I'm just mentioning it because if anybody's interested, just hit me up on like Telegram or whatever. I can get you the link, or I could just, if I like, we can just exchange directly so we can skip the eBay fees. But I just wanted to mention it because I know some of you guys are into photography stuff. Anyway, Roundup. So first thing, season 6 teaser image shows Fortnite got a lot furrier. I figured I'd mention that to you guys. I'm sure some of you guys play it. I personally don't play any Battle Royale stuff. Do any of you guys
Battle
play it?
Royale is really dumb, in my opinion.
I just personally, I tried it.
Okay, I don't like it because it's like I'm waiting, be like in a waiting line for like forever, and then you show up and then you die like 2 seconds, and then it's like woohoo, more loading time. I don't like
So
that.
next
What
thing,
type of mask were there? Because I was looking at it. It says a fox mask,
oh, there you go.
Droll.
DJ llama mask.
That's terrifying.
Are you going to sign the camera paradox?
Price battle skins ranked. There's a whole bunch of them.
It's a cowgirl.
That'll be interesting.
Click on the cowgirl. What is it? What does it link to?
The bull can have a girlfriend.
Right there, because it's a link.
Oh,
Oh, it's just a normal.
it's actually a cowgirl. It's not a cow.
Yeah, it's
a
not-
female cow. It is
Paradox.
like a cowboy of a cowgirl.
Someone in the chat asked if they were the one to get the camera, would you sign it?
Would I sign it?
Yeah.
Sign
Why-
the box.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, sure. If that's what you're really interested in. So next thing in the roundup, one of Apple's new 1 minute commercials. I feel like it was probably proposed or written by a macro furry. I'll just play a clip of it here. But TLDR, it's a bunch of people using the new iPhone XS, and everything they take pictures of gets huge, including like animals and people and stuff. It's definitely very like macro furry oriented anyway. So shout out to that. Also, this isn't really furry related, but I figured I should mention it. Are you gonna say something? Every once in a while, I catch you out of my eye, and I feel like you're gonna interrupt me. I'm just curious if you had
I think if he
It's
wants
the
to interrupt you,
smirk.
he's going to
yeah.
interrupt you.
That's true, but I just figured I'd give him the chance. But
It's the side.
Yeah, but if you're
smirk.
giving him the chance,
It's true,
he's
yeah.
not going to want to do it
you're right.
because it's not going to piss you off.
You're right. So anyway, many episodes back, I talked about how vulnerable and horrifying the emergency alert system in the U.S. in particular is. It's based on audio sounds and stuff, especially because we did a Patreon shout-out thing where we used some like emergency alert sound effects, which was a bit controversial for some people. But anyway, I talked about it a long time ago. This isn't really furry related at all. But for those of you who live in the U.S. especially, you'll know that recently this week there was a test of the new WEA system, which is the new emergency alert system tied into wireless like push notifications that you get on your phone that most modern smartphones support. Well, anyway, that protocol is called WEA, but the way it integrates with the emergency alert system is called, wait for it, iPause. Is the name of it. The Integrated Public Alert and Warning System is the new architecture in the United States that integrates emergency alert. I figured I'd mention that because I know some of you guys are into that stuff and think it's cool.
Some of you are into pause.
Some of you are into, well, pause and infrastructure.
And
I'm
pause.
an infrastructure nerd, so I
So
get
you're not into pause?
No, I'm into pause.
Oh.
But,
Pete's and Paws.
yeah. So...
There's a restaurant called Pete and Paul's, and every time I look at it, I keep thinking it says Pete and Paws.
Poor Paul. Must
So-
be so unfortunate.
So you guys know Remy Guyard on YouTube? He's that guy who just does a ton of stunts. Like he'll get in suit. Like he's the guy who's done the elevator thing, the party store thing, the like, you know, all the things where he basically goes and
Gets arrested?
gets arrested, does Mario Kart and public streets and everything. Well, anyway, Remy Guyard just released a video recently called Toro, where he's in a bull fursuit. And anytime he goes to a beach, and anytime somebody has a towel, he just attacks them. Typical Remy. How many times has this guy gotten arrested? Anyways, so shout out to Remy Guyard. You guys should, if you haven't subbed him on YouTube, you should.
I think the ending is the best, where he goes and he lays a rose at the like the bull memorial where all the bulls that died.
Yeah.
He's just like,
And there's like a crowd of people around him, like, what the fuck is going on? Oh, that's so good. And finally, in the roundup, Game Grumps
yes,
posted a "Come Play With Us" meme where they're wearing fursuits.
that they got donated to.
Yep.
They got donated fursuit heads.
I don't know the backstory. I know there's a
Okay.
maker that...
Okay, there's a huge backstory because one of the Game Grumps, Danny, has been like rumored to be furry since like
The beginning,
because he kept on like saying like every single time there was a cartoon like female, he's like, that I'm not a furry, but that's hot, and he kept on going on and on about it.
Right.
And everyone's like, that's a furry, you're a furry, and he's like, no, I'm not a furry. And then everyone started drawing art of him being a furry. He's like, if you're gonna draw art of me being a furry, make me like a unicorn or a stegosaurus. And then everyone just kept on doing that, and now they're sending them things.
Yep.
So there's just a joke of him being a furry.
Pretty good.
I've been looking at the picture trying to work out the maker.
Oh, she's posted.
She replied, I believe the
She said
maker
thank you for
replied,
wearing
yeah.
it. It's like one of the top comments.
Okay.
So you can see.
There's
The
a
one on the
huge
right-
tweet thread.
The one
It's
on the
at,
right that reminds me of the one's thing from Adult Swim. Where it's
The
like
better looking head or the worst one?
the worst one.
Okay.
Cat. But which one is it? Which one did she make? Did she
Probably
make
the
left
one
or
on the
right?
left, because the left actually looks up better. Because the left looks like what she made.
Yeah, no, that looks like
It looks more her style.
Yeah.
So it actually looks good.
There it is right there.
Yeah. It's actually good.
There you go. The tweet is at almost 15,000 likes.
It's because everyone thinks it's hilarious that he's a furry.
Yep.
And what I like is that they don't actually bash on furries ever. They just kind of like,
They're kind of like, you know,
they
whatever.
talk about it.
They talk about it.
And they try to like define it, and it's all wrong.
Sounds about right. It's kind of like, reminds me of when Rhett and Link recently came across some furries at a meet, and then they,
No,
on their podcast,
That
talked
was
about
at our con in Australia.
Yeah.
Were you
Yeah.
there?
Yes, I was there.
Were you like in the crowd?
Yeah.
Did you see them?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I shouted that out on a recent show. I wonder if you were in the picture.
Probably.
In one of them.
Yeah.
Look it up.
I will, was it the second latest episode that I mentioned that?
Vaping.
Oh, yeah. You're doing the vape now.
Doing the vaping, yeah.
It's better than smoking.
Yes, and unlike that lady, I'm bringing this up. That lady at the freaking shop.
Okay, so we went to Wegmans, which is a grocery store around here, And we were walking in, and he took like a vape, and like one old lady was like, "It's just as bad for you as cigarettes." And she said it as she was pushing her cart. She did not make any eye contact. She did not mention anything against us, and she just said it like to be like a snippy old lady. And then she walked away, and we just like looked at her, and
I just don't get people.
it was Orchard Park, so that's the problem. I was close to Orchard Park.
All right,
But
maybe.
yeah, no. So that was really random. So we were out doing the fursuit picture,
Yeah.
and Rhett and Link got spotted by a friend who is one of the organizers, and he ran over and he's like, "Wait, are you guys like Rhett and Link?"
Right.
Kind of thing, and was just talking to them, and then they're like, "Hey, can we get a photo with you?" Kind of thing, and then they got bombarded. Like,
Yeah.
As soon as that, like people.
They made a
figured
whole
out who-
episode about it too.
Did they? I haven't seen
I
the episode yet.
believe so.
I haven't seen the episode.
They made an episode of their show called Ear Biscuits, which it was episode 167.
Yeah.
And there were pictures, and I shouted them out, but I, for some reason, can't find it in the FurCast website. I don't remember what episode it was. But, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't-
they talked about
They were super nice. They
yeah.
weren't like dick bags or anything like that.
I wasn't expecting to be dip bags, but
Well, like, you know how some people like tend to get overwhelmed eventually. Like, they didn't turn into like dick bags, kind of.
what went?
Okay, I have a photo that says Sparky gets to meet Rhett and Link. I found Sparky's photo, but I don't have the other photo. I don't know. Oh well.
Well, if you are curious, you could try to find it. It's somewhere.
If my digitizer worked, I could literally flick you the picture.
Okay, it doesn't work for anybody.
You can't use your phone while you're in.
Okay, no, it actually didn't work for anybody. It wasn't.
No,
the
no.
fingers.
Oh, okay.
I'm oily.
Oh,
There you go.
this is so entertaining. He's trying to use his phone.
Were you in any kind of pup gear? I just found the photo.
No, I'm not in Pup Gear.
Oh, you're not. Okay.
Were you in anything
Uh,
like fursuit or something?
I was at the point, like, because they took the photo and I just gotten in, like, I took my fursuit head off. Because I was like, I don't want to be in the picture with my fursuit head off. And I
Right.
was like, I can't bother getting back in it. So there's a photo of me, like, standing with fursuit head behind my friend who's getting a photo with Rhett and
You gotta
Link.
get closer.
I'm sorry.
It's kind of also because you have like a border. So
Yeah.
you
Well,
can't.
it's also because your headphones are through the pup hood.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And they're not where they should be.
Kaiwana says
Yours is
NZ
there.
Sparky. Yes, it was Sparky, the fursuit maker from New Zealand.
Sparky.
Yeah, Sparky Bites, or Warning Sparky Bites is I
Yes.
think her name.
Yeah.
Sparky's awesome.
Absolute lovely person.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Have you spoken to her on
Yeah.
the show?
Well, no, not on the show, but I was.
You met her when you were
when I was at
TC's.
FurCons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yes.
Good times. Good escape from our shitty winter.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. No, but that was fun. That was like random and interesting. Well, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
So speaking of like the pup hood and the stuff that you're wearing, do
Yeah.
you want to like talk about that? Did you recently get any new stuff? Because you were on our show months ago.
Yeah, no.
And you didn't have all of this.
Yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, no,
Some of
so-
it's new, right?
The latex, like the cat suit, is
Right.
new, kind of thing. That's 2 months old,
Yeah.
roughly. The new hood, literally like a month old. I haven't worn it until like 2-3 weeks ago.
When I was in DC, I got to wear a pup hood.
Yeah,
I was a good boy. It was very fun. I was a good boy for the camera.
But it was yellow.
It was yellow, yeah.
Yeah.
It was one of Freeze's extra
I know.
pup hoods, yeah.
But you should be wearing a red hood because you're a red
Yeah,
boy.
I should. Well, except Red Bulls aren't really red, so it'd probably be like, I don't know.
Well,
I could get like
they're kind of
stylized
dead.
colors.
So
Jeez, wow. I'm alive.
Ooh.
Why aren't there different breeds of pup hoods?
There are.
Well, especially with the new Mr. S ones, which are these ones. Like you can customize them a bit more. Like, I didn't bring one of my old ones for a comparison. But these are the new ones from Mr. S. Like they have like proper noses and stuff now. If you remember back to the other hood, it was like just like a black slit kind of thing. It wasn't really thing, and like it's got proper eyebrows and shit now. And you fully customize them. Like you can change like having like.
yeah, I was gonna say that there's like the snap things here that you
Yeah.
could probably just pop them off.
You can pay a little bit more for the custom ones, yeah.
Yeah.
usually.
But it's funny because not many people know that these are available from Mr. S yet. 'Cause
Really?
They haven't released it on the site.
Oh, okay, so just in store.
Just
Are there multiple stores or just one store?
There's the one main store in San Francisco.
San Francisco. Okay. Really? I thought it was Seattle for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm used to just hearing about Seapaw.
Yeah.
Which is the Seattle pups
And
handlers. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
It really has to be like different breeds, like
Yeah.
German Shepherd.
I would hate to see a pug one. That looks terrifying.
People have started dabbling in that, like trying to create like certain
Poodle,
like facial
Chihuahua.
shapes of certain hoods. There are a couple. Like I've seen a Doberman.
Oh, what's the Irish setter with the really long face?
Oh no.
The one that Lassie was.
I feel like
No,
I've seen
that's
some
a
of the
border
Doberman
collie, but
ones.
yeah, that would be also like pretty decent.
Doberman ones.
The one that looks like literally kind of looks like a triangle. Like it looks big. What other?
What breed are you?
I don't know. I've never actually thought about it. Like
Really? You never thought of what breed?
I mean,
you
does
would
a
be?
dog know what breed they are?
I
Fair.
if anything, I'm just a mutt.
No, because dogs
I'm
can
a
be
mutt.
racist against their own. Like they can like their own breed, but not other dogs too.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
So they have to know what breed they are.
So he judges other pups based on the gear that they have.
Yes,
Exactly.
I do believe that.
Yeah. That seems like something he would do.
I'm gearist. Yeah.
Curious.
But
Damn it.
That's a total lie.
I'm just
Like,
getting completely upset thinking of a pug. Like
a pug hood. A
pug hood,
A pug
yeah.
hood would
And then
literally be.
it's making me upset because I'm thinking about it and like think of how gross it would look, and then it made me think about Pickles from BoJack. And that makes me more upset.
I don't like
I hate
pickles.
pickles. I hate
I
her.
don't like pickles. I mean, I think the point of pickles
Yes.
as a character is you're supposed to not like
Yes,
her.
but and I'm just picturing
But-
them because it connected it in
Oh,
my brain.
jeez. Yeah.
I'm a pug.
That looks so weird.
Wait, you have to breathe really heavily because they have breathing problems. You broke it.
See, if a pug breathes hard enough, they turn into a normal. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is correct. But yeah, no, I've been busy
Maybe.
Yeah.
mainly. Like I've been back stateside for a month. Basically, was up in Maine hanging out with two good boys.
You want to talk about that?
I'll talk about that.
Because aren't a few of them going to be on the show?
Yes, no,
Yeah.
yes. So I was up in Maine hanging out with two really good friends of mine, Coda and Astro.
Shout out to Coda Winter, one of our patrons, who's going to be on the show at some point.
Yeah,
Cannot
no.
wait to hang out with Coda.
He'll be down in about 2 weeks, so we'll plan to be on a show then.
That'll be freaking sweet.
Yes, it'll be super exciting. But yeah, no, I was up there hanging out with them. That was a lot of fun. We did a lot of things, like I went apple picking.
Nice.
Like for the first time, I've never done that because it's not something that happens in Australia.
Yeah.
They don't have trees there.
There's been a lot of stuff going on with us too, like between meets and events and stuff like. It's been crazy. I'm actually really happy that Thanksgiving in Canada tomorrow is on Sunday and not on Saturday because I would have really sucked to cancel the show multiple weeks in a row. And it's to the point now where like there's so much shit going on the weekends now. Like even the weekend you guys are visiting, there's a fursuit photography walk meet going on. So I'm like, okay, at this point, just a warning for you guys, we might start putting FurCast on Sunday every once in a while because
It'd probably work out better.
it would probably work out better. Because there's just so much stuff going on weekends these days, especially up in Toronto. But yeah, well, that'll be awesome for you guys to all come down and have a good time.
It'll be good.
We need to do an escape room at some point.
Yes, we
too.
do.
So there is a new one that just opened up down here,
Really?
Ooh, wow.
and it's got a really good rating so far.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's
We can
hard.
try it.
It's a Sherlock Moriarty.
Oh, right. We're gonna be terrible at it. Just fair warning.
No.
We
The only one that you guys have done of the one the
we've
mall.
done two. We did
No,
one at
we
the mall
did
and
one
then
in
we
Toronto.
did in Toronto.
The one in
But
Toronto
the
was
Toronto
good.
had like another like handicap of it was like 100 and some odd degrees, and there was no ventilation in the room and no air conditioning.
And there was music blasting the entire time.
There was.
And the locks for some of the items, the
Didn't
locks
open.
were actually broken. So they had to come in and help us.
It played the first song from the Batman, like either Batman Begins or Batman Dark Knight. But I think it was Dark Knight, so it's the like it was like the main theme, and just played it as loud as you can. Like you wouldn't be able to talk like the far as distance as we are. You would have to shout. Yeah. It was bad.
But no, we should totally do that. But also, if you boys are not busy, I really want to do a Six Flags run.
I should be able to. I don't know when.
We
I mean,
can make it
obviously,
work.
as long as it's not during the day, I'm fine. I work at night.
Yeah.
I work during the day, not at
Well,
night.
it would be at night because the sheer fact that the whole Fright Fest is on, so
Yeah.
it would be a bit more fun to go and do that.
There was, I believe there was an escape room at our local fair, and there's one at Toronto's fair as well, but we didn't do those.
Oh,
Yeah, there was like a $5 escape room at the fair that was like you got 20 minutes to try to get out.
It's not bad though. You know,
Eh, for $5,
for
it's
$5, yeah.
yeah.
Not bad. No, escape rooms is definitely something I want to get more and more into.
I'm so bad at them.
They're so fun.
'Cause I always fall for like the fake trick.
Well, what I always
Every
fall
single
for
one.
is things being more complex than they
Yep.
really are, which is a big thing because it's always the
The
simple
one
answer.
that messed us up for like 20 minutes, and then they did it to us, and we're like,
Well, the one in
we can't say because that would be bad.
Yeah.
but it was.
I don't think we're spoiling it that much.
Come on now.
Because there's a lot of things like this in escape rooms. So an escape room that Nico and I were involved in, there was a map on the wall that involved a subway map.
Yeah.
Of the city, of the major city that we were in. You could probably guess. But anyway, and so we were sitting there because the thing said, oh, this, criminal that you're trying to catch went from this stop to this stop to this stop to this stop.
And they always took a direct
and they
route.
always took a direct route. So then we're sitting there going, okay, well, the only direct route between that subway station
And
is
then-
this one. But then the bus is right. And I'm like, guys.
we were
I'm like-
thinking like numbers,
I'm
like how many stops
how
they had to
we
go
were
on.
counting the stops, and then I was like, guys, I'm like, I know that like we all are familiar with this city and we're familiar with this transport system, but there's no way that you have to have pre-existing knowledge about the system. You have to be able to figure it out based only on the map that they
and then
gave us.
we had to ask for help, and the guy was like,
and then literally all it was is you literally go, oh, he went from this stop to this stop to this stop. That draws a 7.
We're dumb.
That's all it was. And
we felt so dumb.
yeah, so it's one of those it's always visual basically.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
dumb.
So
Yeah, no.
That happens.
I love them. They're so much fun.
yeah. Anyway, I personally don't have too many news articles. Even when I was doing news this week, I only, other than the roundup, I only ended up doing the one that's in the stupid section. So, Pharaoh, do you have one? Mm-hmm. All right, cool.
Wolves. They're among us.
Yes, we are.
Wolves have been airlifted to a U.S. island for concentration.
For concentration?
Concentration.
As in like a concentration camp? To
Yes,
like
for
breed
wolves.
them?
No. We're just trying to get rid of you. No, I'm just kidding. Wolves airlifted to U.S. island for the reboot of the world's longest-running predator-prey experiment.
Oh, God, that's even worse somehow.
We want you to hunt, and we're gonna watch.
Why? To see like what our main food
No.
source and stuff is?
Because it's hot. Eviscerating your prey.
I'm not into vor. Just saying.
How can you not be into it if you haven't tried it?
Well, now you're trapped on an island, and then you're forced to hunt. And breed.
Okay, I would love to see this island with like a bunch of actual wolves, and then like some guy in a pup hood just get dropped there. He's like, ah, and has to run away from all the wolves. And he's like, I'm not a real wolf, but I am a real wolf. No.
I would totally.
I'm sorry, screw the real versus not real thing. Why would you put an anthro wolf with feral wolves? I mean, in porn it's hot, but, there's a big difference between... So that's the thing that people forget about being furry, is you're not trying to be a feral most of the time. You're trying to be an anthro most of the time.
I just don't
which
like
Which is why derogatory jokes like, how do you even type with paws, is funny. Because the idea of that is that you're both anthros, and you're shitting on them for being of a certain breed, basically.
You mean like hybrids?
No, it's on the level of like making fun of different ethnicities of human. It's literally like almost a racist joke, essentially.
Kinda.
In an anthro furry world. Similar.
Kinda.
Anyway, you were saying...
Depends on how your paws are drawn.
Well, because
We
if
will
like they're the
circle
really
back.
big, like more like feral paws, how do you type with that? How do you do anything with that? You can't.
Well,
No, as long as you had an opposable thumb, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And most anthros have
But no,
thumbs.
like I said, like their fingers are too fat to type.
yeah.
Then
Like,
you'd
'cause
have
they're
they're just TP boards.
Oh, they use a pen.
I want to see someone
Actually,
in
you'd
the
probably
first
use your
with a pet, like a claw.
You'd probably use your claws.
Yeah.
Well, if you have claws. What about the bull? He has hooves. He would just go.
He's fucked up anyway.
I mean, he's just.
Well, it's like
beef,
that one
but-
like animated GIF where he has hooves and he pulls them off, and
And
there's little hands.
Oh, like the.
Yeah. That is such a creepy gif. It's from freaking Adventure Time. He's like, yeah.
Wow.
So gross. It's exactly like this. This is exactly what it feels like.
Just reminds me of the old video, the cat with hands.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that video, that like horror clip.
Like it's someone's like animation project. And it's
Yeah.
fucked up beyond all reason, and it bothers me still to this day. Where the cat's just like licking human hands.
I have a topic of conversation for us after your news ad.
If anyone wants to ever be freaked out, you gotta watch the cat with hands.
Okay.
I'm sure if you search it on YouTube, it still will pop up. Nico, have you ever watched it?
He's having a look right now.
Okay.
Yes, I've seen it.
Yes, I've seen it.
But which
Yeah.
one is it?
That's it. We used to send that to people.
Oh my god, I loved it.
Yeah.
The first one.
Is it the first one?
Think it
My
is?
short film about a bad pussy.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, this does this.
No, that's
No,
not
this
it.
is not it. Oh, but it does have cat with hands. Oh, but
cat,
it-
cat with hands video or cat with hands
looks-
animation.
Yeah, cat with hands video. It's on Vimeo.
Okay.
I'm not gonna pull it up.
Is that it?
I'm gonna spare the audience.
Ew.
'Cause
Yep,
it's-
this is it. I found it.
Ew.
I found it. I found it.
Ew.
No, that's not it. It keeps giving you some weird one.
I get a weird thing. Just send it to me on Telegram. I know you have to actually open it.
Here, I'll put it in the chat. There you go.
Okay.
It's in the chat now. Now everyone can be scarred.
Oh yeah, that was it.
It's like blueberry waffles.
It looks like. I don't want to watch it with sound. Oh, ew,
Yeah.
ew.
Don't fast forward it.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it fully later, but I don't have sound.
You can't.
Ew.
You're gonna spoil it for yourself. You need to
Ew.
watch it with sound.
Ew.
Nope.
I saw the cat.
Night.
It's when it's preening itself. It's the
Oh
most
yeah,
fucked
when
up.
it's just preening its hands. It's
Yeah.
just
Upset.
human hands.
I'm upset.
Now that's like gonna freak me out because now I'm gonna picture like anthro furries, but like just bare human hands.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, what if like furries did become real, but like they were terrifying?
Like this animation.
Like they were like.
God, it bothers me so. Oh no! Oh no! Memories! Memories!
A big thing for me, which I think is related to the pup hood thing too, is muzzles are the one, and the second big factor is the spacing of the eyes. So if you guys have ever seen like prosthetic, instead of somebody wearing a fursuit head, somebody wears like makeup prosthetic.
wrong.
Think of like a horror, like a werewolf movie or whatever.
Yeah.
The reason that creeps you out a lot of times is because you have the human head eye spacing,
Yeah.
but you have an animal face,
Yeah.
which is just
Correct.
it freaks you out.
Correct.
I want to see a pup hood of like the really shaggy dogs, because that would just look bad.
Yeah.
Do you see any type of fur?
It's been upgraded to like high definition.
I
now.
don't
has
like
it.
it. I looked at it. And it says uncomfortable.
I've seen that so many fucking times.
It's so uncomfortable.
It's so uncomfortable.
Continue your news article.
No.
Reboot of
This was
the
the
world's
dog I was
largest
talking about, by the way.
running predator-prey experiment.
Oh, no.
At some point during the turn of the 20th century, moose and gray wolves wandered across the frozen surface of Minnesota side of Lake Superior and settled on Island Royale, a forested, picturesque, and human-free island. From these pioneering individuals, distinct populations of each species were founded, one predator and one prey. The neatly contained ecosystem soon drew the curiosity of biologists and research projects observing the moose-wolf dynamic.
Okay, now I'm picturing like someone buying an island and just having only furries, and they have to stay in their fursuit the entire time. Have a bunch of like wolf furries and a bunch of like deer, caribou, moose, whatever, any of them, all on one island, and then they have to like
a civil
survive.
They have to play. No, what it is they have to sit in circles and they have to play Cards Against Humanity until they suddenly go savage enough to actually kill one of the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's just running around.
Okay.
I like just wolf-moose dynamic.
Someone suggested that as a show title already.
Wolf moose dynamic.
They said moose wolf dynamic.
Yeah,
though.
moose wolf dynamic.
Yep.
Is it like fox horse
Somebody
dynamic?
says that's a recipe for a lot of musky huskies.
That's true.
What? You don't like musky huskies?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. You're just triggering me.
Okay.
like triggering you at
Do-
the
do you need a
boner,
safe
or
space?
triggering you with. He likes musky apparently.
Apparently.
Oh, you do?
Musky huskies in particular.
He's got a red rocket.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been with a few various people intimately that like if I put on deodorant they would like get depressed.
Yeah.
Like straight up. Like if I'd like, take a shower to put on deodorant and they're like, "Why did you do that?" And I'm like, "What?" And they're like, "Why did you ruin it?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Ruin what?"
Yeah.
The exact opposite.
It's no, but it's funny because like,
If I
people
smell-
are into very certain.
For me, it depends. If
There's a
I
difference
like,
between musk and like pheromones though.
yeah, it's like if slight scent of the
BO
person is good, but if like it smells like you've been sweating for like a week straight and not showering, that's like disgusting.
like,
I don't like.
BO
I don't like
is
any
bad.
kind of like BO smell at all.
Yeah,
Like,
no. But okay, as a guy, you've probably done it.
like crotch sweat versus armpit sweat
Yes, crotch sweat, like that.
is different.
That smell is way different than here. Like way different. Like I could never sniff someone's armpits. I would probably throw up. But give me like
If you're
I'm
a
glad
dog,
the clarification has been coming through now.
if
I've
you're a
learned
dog,
so
and
much
you,
about
and you
Cole
throw up,
right
do you,
now.
do you feel bad? Like you're like, oh, I should eat that because you're a dog.
no.
He likes to sniff butts, just not armpits. He's
Okay.
a dog.
I like sniffing butts. Butts are fun. No, but more like gooch taint area is like
The grundle,
the grundle.
the grundle,
yeah.
Okay.
the backboard.
There's a few different ones for it too.
I love how we're like a sentence into this article.
I know.
I'm not complaining, I'm just saying I love
gooch,
it.
grundle.
Are you trying
Taint.
to name the
Taint.
different parts of it?
Yeah,
You're talking about the PC muscle in between your
Scrotum
what
and
you-
ass.
yeah.
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 For girls, it's like an inch. For guys, it's longer.
3 inches for like general males. It's about that long.
The taint.
The taint. Yes.
I'm gonna look up.
Which,
I don't want that in my
which,
search
if you
history,
were
but
a
then again-
girl, is where
You still have a
the
taint.
bottom of your labia is.
Yes.
Yeah.
To your butthole.
But there are some people who have like really, really small ones, and if they ever get DP'd, there is that moment where it tears and their butt becomes their vagina.
Well, it usually tears during pregnancy for women too.
Lots of things tear during pregnancy. Don't have kids.
Heartstrings.
Yep.
Aw.
Because you're birthing into an alien.
It does look like an alien. If you ever seen like a newborn, like
Yeah, let's talk about that
Human
first.
human babies are disgusting.
Yes, they are.
looking
I was gonna
and
say,
ugly.
yeah, like
Yet-
what's up with that? Like human, like
Okay,
Every
it's
other
meant to
creature is
be-
like cute and like, oh yeah.
like
like the
sometimes
first couple seconds of any animal's birth is always disgusting.
like, no, it's not always.
Not
And
true.
every like when they come out,
Yes, but then they
No,
still
beyond,
look
beyond
they're
that,
cute afterwards.
Beyond that, like even like if you've ever worked in an office, every once in a while, one of those like everyone fucking doesn't stop replying all to the email when somebody has a baby, and it'd be like, oh, congrats on like whoever for having a baby, and like just keeps showing up in
Yeah.
your inbox, and it'll be like a bunch of JPEGs of their baby, and everybody's like, oh, they're so beautiful, and I'm like, eh.
okay, we have like the least amount of instinct for wanting to like care for a baby, because 2 gay men, well 3, dog, and you, who doesn't want any children in
think
your
a
life.
lot of people
it's a
have that
lot of
opinion,
instinct.
though.
It's about the instinct, because like people are like,
Yeah.
oh, it looks cute because it's trying to be cute to us. You don't like things with big eyes, and that's one of the big draws that babies have. I remember you saying that, right? Like
no.
huge eyes.
No,
'Cause it's
that
supposed to
doesn't
look
bother.
like-
That doesn't bother
Oh.
me.
But still, like everything about it is supposed to be an instinct.
Yeah.
Just
No.
more.
It's supposed to be.
Well,
It's more
Adam
just
ruins
everything else
everything,
about
kind of.
babies.
There has been like studies and stuff like of mothers who don't maternally bond with their kids because they see them so quickly after birth
Yeah.
that it's like it fucks with their head.
'Cause
They're
it
like,
looks
this is not my
disgusting.
child.
Yeah.
Newborn
Kind of
babies
thing.
look disgusting.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
Oh yeah, they do. Especially
they're
when they
not
come
cute.
out blue.
They're-
If they're a blue baby,
Like I'll admit, like if there's
Bro.
like a portrait of like a baby smiling, I'm like, oh, okay, that's like cute. Like I
There's-
can appreciate that.
Yeah.
There's like
But
pictures. I'm at
anything
the
else-
age where all my friends are having babies now. It's really upsetting. Like I can tell like a good baby. Like I'm like that looks okay until like a baby. the baby that kind of looks like a prune,
just
and you're
not-
like, "Ew."
I don't know. Young humans in general just
No, it's
I
great.
don't
What
like-
I love is seeing
How you doing there,
really,
Pharaoh?
really unattractive couples
Fair.
that have really adorable kids, and you're like, that right there is like genetics lottery win.
Moving on.
Thank you.
You don't like talking about babies?
I like babies. Moose Wolf Dynamics was initiated in 1958. It has been running ever since, making it the longest ongoing study of its kind according to science. Yet, in the past couple of years, there has been not much lupine activity to document due to the health issues caused by inbreeding, and the number of wolves has been steadily declining for some time. Now, there's only 2 elderly wolves that remain on Isle Royale.
Elderly wolves.
The fact that it's called Isle Royale just thinks of Battle Royale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Fortnite with
wolves.
wolves
Whereas the
What is the
muses,
plural of moose?
meese.
I think it's just
No,
I
it's
think
just moose. It's still moose.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, the plural of moose is moose.
Moosin.
Just look
It's
it up.
not mooses.
Yeah, I thought it would be mooses.
No,
Nope.
it's moose.
Moosies?
Well, I think by English
Moosies?
definition, it
Moosies?
should be mooses, but it actually isn't because English language is fucked up.
I would rather be like meese.
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 I forgot
Like
what the
geese.
pluralization of it would be because, like, if you follow grammar terms, I think
Yeah,
it would be
It's moose, like mice.
mouse, mice.
Mice.
Would be moose.
There's no-
meese.
But then there's it's
Goose, geese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want it to be meese.
meese.
A flock of meese.
No, a pack of meese.
Created an alternate like cover band called Flock of Meese.
Flock of meese, and it's all like moose head.
I'm just thinking flying moose.
Have you ever actually seen like a moose in person?
They're
Yes.
scary as
They're
fuck.
terrifying.
They're evil.
They're really tall.
Same thing with kangaroos.
Well, kangaroos are like they're just like
No, they're jacked.
They're intimidating.
That's why
they're
it's Kangaroo
intimidating.
Jack.
but ha ha.
Jesus Christ.
That,
That was what it got.
that was perfect.
The shitty ding is what it deserved.
But like a moose is like humongous and they're just like giant and they don't give two shits about anything.
Because even like a semi hitting them it kills the semi driver and not the moose.
Well, everyone knows I'm a small doggo, and I saw a moose in person, and it came up to like my shoulders. I was like, "This is not okay. Like,
That was a small moose.
that's not okay."
Like, have you? I'll show you. I'll look up some.
Yeah, in the past couple of years, there has not been much lupine activity documented. Then the moose population has rocketed out of control. To fix this imbalance, the National Park Service, NPS, is planning to airlift 6 wild-caught gray wolves from the U.S. mainland into the island, Royal Park Island. Superintendent Phyllis Green announced the details in the press conference on September 21st, stating that the transfer is expected to be complete by the end of October. Just 6 days later, the NPS reported that they have successfully relocated the first 2 wolves onto the island. A 5-year-old male and a 4-year-old female were captured from separate packs in the Grand Portage Reservation in northeastern Minnesota. The region is the first Isle Royale canines believed to have migrated from. Although the newcomers released into areas away from the 2 resident wolves' territory, there will likely be some conflict as they learn to coexist. Yet the park scientists won't need to intervene. We intend to let the wolves work it out themselves, Green said. Over the next 3 years, Green and her colleagues will transfer more wolves in several waves until a total population of 20 to 30 individuals has been achieved. This number, chosen after 2 years of careful research by the NPS and several partner organizations, should be enough to reestablish a healthy breeding and reestablish the moose predation. To ensure the high genetic diversity, some of the transplants will be selected in packs from Michigan. One possible wrinkle in the project is that none of these new island wolves will know how to hunt and kill moose. Slight drawback. They've never hunted moose before.
Yeah. But I feel like the actual ones that already exist, if they coexist, will teach them like really quickly.
But moose can swim, like, really well. So, I mean, like, how are these moose confined to this island? Like, how are the wolves confined to this island? Because I feel like wolves can swim pretty well, too.
I think it's a
like,
fair
Yeah,
distance.
but would they want to swim? That's the thing.
Yeah.
The moose might, but not the wolves. The wolves probably be like, there's still something to kill here, so why leave yet? But the moose would be like, hey, we're in hell. Let's leave.
like, how big is this island?
I mean, you're the one that's writing the article.
It doesn't tell me how big the island is.
Oh my god, what's the name of the island?
Isle Royale.
Oh, yep. Literally, the first thing is Isle Royale wolves. And
Click on the map, it'll be up the top. Click maps. Right there, yes.
Some wolves from two source areas may have never even seen a wolf, according to a longtime Isle Royale moose wolf study researcher Rolf Peterson.
distance.
However, wolves are wonderful observational loners, and hunger is a strong motivation to test any potential prey. Peterson
It's
told
actually a
Science.
pretty decent island. It's in Lake Superior. I think it's like the biggest island you can see. Yeah.
The NPS plan to remain involved in the predator prey project for at least the next 20 years.
All right. There's the one about the Minnesota residents and the birds. Do you want to do that one, Nico, or do you want me to do it?
You could do it.
I can do it.
I found the article, but I don't want to read it.
I had that one too.
It is 206.7 miles squared.
That's fairly big.
Yeah.
It's almost an island. Like, it's not an island. Yeah.
Minnesota residents call police on rowdy drunk birds.
What are you doing, Zumaro?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I know you don't listen to the show.
His
but
family's in town.
That would be why he's rowdy and drunk. I'd be rowdy and drunk.
It's funny because I've drank a bit with Zimaro's family, basically. Well, no, I
You
didn't.
drank?
Yeah. Well, I don't think I did that time.
I was going to say, I think I've seen you drink one alcoholic beverage
Yeah.
ever.
And I usually just drink bitch drinks. I don't like alcohol.
I know, but
Anyway.
you did one.
Minnesota residents call police because I'm not a bird. If I was a bird, I'd be rowdy and
I
drunk.
now want to get birds drunk around here. Can we get like birds and squirrels drunk?
Just start
have a
pouring
backyard.
alcohol into the creek in our backyard.
Get some fermented fruit and just like throw it out and be like, eat it. And then just watch
I'm just
the.
gonna soak some fruit in Everclear and just leave it out.
Sit back on your little porch and like just sit there going,
I hate squirrels.
That's like people getting their animals.
Do you hate
like,
squirrels more than
stoned.
bunnies?
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh. Did we talk about you killing that bunny?
I've killed a lot of bunnies.
I know,
Not
but
even by
I was talking about
purpose.
the bunny in the creek,
Yeah, that you killed the one time.
the baby bunny,
What?
because you chased it.
I don't know. I don't think that was the frog because I think you guys are looking at the wrong place because
I know the bunny probably ran away, but I think it's more entertaining thinking about. the
I
baby
dredged
bunny.
that creek.
Hmm.
They were trying to help me hunt a rabbit and they were awful at it. And they lost track of
Well,
it.
we didn't. You lost track of it too.
Yes, but I was in the bushes.
You were closer. I'm an otter. We hunt fish. We don't hunt
So how did you not know it was a frog that jumped in?
because it jumped, and I didn't think there was a frog there. You killed the thing.
No, because I caught the frog. Unless the frog ate the rabbit.
Did you kill the frog?
No, I like frogs. They're amphibious.
Amphibious. Are you gonna read more? Or are you just gonna listen to us rant?
I was just waiting for him to finish going through his thing. Life lately in the tiny northern Minnesota town of Gilbert has resembled a scene out of Alfred Hitchcock's film. Birds, lots of birds, have been flying into windows, cars, and acting confused, quote unquote, according to the city police department, which has been fielding reports from anxious residents. But these birds aren't out for human blood. They've just had a few too many overripe berries.
See, fermented fruit.
Fermented fruit.
It's a powerful
Certain
thing.
berries we have in our area fermented earlier than usual due to an early frost, which in turn has expedited the fermenting process, Gilbert Police Chief Ty Tekar explained in a statement, quote, "It appears some birds are getting a little more tipsy than normal. Yes, having a boozy lark is nothing abnormal among the feathered set. Cedar waxwings and robins are most likely to gorge on fermented blackberries or juniper berries."
Oh, you skipped one.
I know, because I can't pronounce it. Crab apples.
Crab apples.
Crab apples.
Oh,
Crab
crab
apple.
apple. I don't know why I couldn't read that.
Crab
Crab
apple.
apples.
Crab apple?
Or mountain ash fruits. Oregon State University Extension Service notes that by October, the birds have consumed the fruit that have consumed the fruit may be tipsy, inadvertent victims of alcohol consumption.
Aren't we all?
But the line between buzzed and fall down drunk can blur fast. Most birds likely just get a bit tipsy, and a few people would be able to pick them out as intoxicated. Megan Larvey, a government laboratory coordinator at Yukon, Canada, told National Geographic. However, every now and then, some birds just overdo it. Yeah, I've been there at cons. Some birds overdo it. It got so bad in the Yukon city of Whitehorse in 2014 that the government animal health unit set up drunk tanks, modified hamster cages, for some Bohemian West Wings that needed to be cut off from the fermented berries of the Rowan tree, National Geographic reports.
AA meeting for birds in hamster cages.
Hi, my name's Left Wing.
Tweet. I've been drinking.
Tweedlebeak.
I haven't been sober.
I haven't been
20
sober
days.
in a week.
It's
They
like half
cannot
my
coordinate their flight movements properly at all, or they are unable to walk in a coordinated way, Larry told the magazine.
Drunk
Okay,
walking
I'm thinking
birds.
drunk walking birds is hilarious because birds don't like walk around like normal. They just kind of like hop around. I'm just imagining like hop, hop, and it's like hitting the side of the cage.
Or like,
I feel like it would
We have to take away your
They
keys.
keep trying to grab a French fry, but they keep missing.
sounds like a high bird, not a drunk bird.
You can vape just a bit in the studio.
He's been doing it the entire time.
I know, just very slowly. I love how it comes out the ice. That's so weird. That's so weird. All right. Many birds have not migrated south, so it appears to be more prevalent than in past years. Generally, younger birds' livers cannot handle the toxins as efficiently as mature birds.
That's true for.
I love
lots
how
of
this
things.
needs explaining. Police say there is no
Just
need to
like
call-
young humans can't handle liquor, just like older humans. Surprise! I mean, how would this ever occur?
Except young birds are cute and young humans are disgusting. Police say there is no need to call emergency services to report the inebriated avians. Inebriated avians.
great
Show-
show.
that's a
That's
show
a
title.
show title right there. Somebody in chat grab that. They, quote, should sober up within a short period of time.
Oh, this would have been a perfect article if he was here.
Zumaro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was drinking like when he was drinking here. And we could have called it inebriated avians and read this.
Yep.
It would have been perfect.
We could have. Our web developer is a bird, for those who don't know.
And he drank a lot of beer when
And he
was
drank
here.
a lot of beer when he was on the show. But unable to remain too buttoned up about the bleary-eyed birds, Takar did crack a few jokes about when residents should call the police, such as if they see... Bullet point number 1. Woodstock pushing Snoopy off the doghouse for no apparent reason. Big Bird operating a motor vehicle in an unsafe manner. And any other birds after midnight with Taco Bell items.
Because that'll give them the
Wow.
poops. Don't have Taco Bell late.
Anyway, thank you, NPR, for that report.
So this is a topic of conversation that came up.
TC says young birds are not cute. I don't know. I think
No, young birds are not cute.
that's true. Now that I think about it, they can be kind of gross. Like the whole feeding thing is pretty
No,
weird.
It when they've like freshly hatched from their egg and they've got like their feathers are like wicked to like just the stems and they're like spiky. That's when they're ugly.
I think. But that doesn't last very long. See, human children continue to be disgusting, in my opinion, for years. Whereas, like chicks, like if you've ever hatched chicks, they're it's gross at first, but like every animal is gross when it first gives birth. But then after like an hour, a couple hours,
It takes a while for most birds to like get their feathers and everything,
Yeah.
and they're just kind of like gross, like hairless monstrosities of beak and talon.
That's
yeah,
true.
and they look
Yeah.
like they look like wrinkled foreskins like all over their body. They're
Like a
so
wrinkled
ugly.
ball sack with
Yeah.
a beak and talons coming
Yeah.
out of it. That's
Yeah.
pretty much what
Okay,
a baby
I
bird
really
is.
agree.
That
that's
is
pretty
just like
bad.
a nightmare. Like, what if you like looked down and that was what your balls became? Just like with a ball of like the
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Somebody in chat says the judge may go easier on penguins since they aren't a flight risk. That was bad.
It deserved a ding.
Thank you, FNT Fox 777 in
I
chat.
approve.
Why isn't your name FNT Fox 666? Come on.
So
Like, really?
It is the month for it.
So I'm gonna bring this up.
777?
This is a conversation I had with Nico last night.
Oh dear.
So, I have this really, really, really deep-seated hatred for hybrid furries
Why?
because I don't understand how
Because they have to be
it
pure.
works.
He only likes the pure.
Again, wolf supremacy.
You are such an asshole.
No, all right.
No, he's such a wolf.
All right, let me explain before I get my head torn off by all the hybrids out there.
Okay.
So,
I mean, they're only going to do that.
if
speaking
you
of
stop and
penguins,
think
I got an
about-
article
I'm
about
waiting. I'm
penguins.
waiting for you to just like rip the puppet off and be like, "Listen, bitch."
No.
Well, are females in pup hoods called bitches?
Yes.
I like how that was just like, yes, okay, back to my...
My rant, yes. So, no.
See, what's
okay.
a cub pup?
So, I'm gonna...
A cub.
Oh, it...
I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you.
If you threw that paper towel roll at him, you
Would
would
it be a
break
pup
his
pup?
computer.
I know, that's why I didn't roll.
Like female pups are
bitch pup.
bitch pups. Male pups are pups. Then what? It's a pup pup.
A pup-up.
They're just a
pup. A pup pup.
What if you took a...
What if they're just dogs?
What if you go like mini golfing with a pup? Would it be a putt?
Okay.
A pup pup putt putt.
A putting pup?
What if they're a hybrid?
If their hood was purple, it would be a purple pup putting.
Oh my god, stop.
Picking peppers.
Oh my god, stop. No, so my issue is I don't understand when you have like things that are hybrids of animals and species that are too big for each other.
Have you ever played Spore?
Creature
Let me
Creator?
finish.
Making dicks
Like,
for fun?
you have a dragon that's with a fox. How does this work?
Okay, but Shrek
I mean, look
proved
at
to us.
look at donkey. Like
We
come on,
have a
fox.
donkey that's
Size
little bitty.
difference.
The fox crawls
No.
into the vagina.
You don't know how
and then
big-
ejaculates inside the vagina, and the dragon births the fox back out, and then another litter of foxes with dragon traits come out.
Yeah,
too.
no, see, that's not how it works.
That's not
Like,
how it works. There's no
understand
such thing as a
normal
dragon.
genetics.
There's no such thing as a dragon, so who gives a shit?
What about vor? Anyway,
Talking about penguins before, I have gay penguins efforts to rescue neglected chick causes chaos in Denmark
okay,
Zoo.
so that sounds great. But before we get on,
We'll
to
get
that,
there.
I just want to mention that. So like people
We'll have
always
an avian-
shit on certain
avian
hybrids,
special.
but like for instance, I don't understand like people would like shit on centaurs, but then not shit on like mermaids, for instance. But centaurs are like both mammals. And in a way that could technically work, whereas a mermaid is like a warm-blooded creature with a cold-blooded creature.
yeah,
They're a
let me
mammal
just
fish as
spew out
well.
the eggs out of my
Exactly, like it's eggs
cloaca.
versus
onto the bed, and then you can ejaculate.
They
on
made a
them.
Futurama
And,
joke with that.
so are dragons.
many jokes
Dragons
well
are
before
egg-dwelling-
Futurama.
I know, but
dragons
I
are
just think of the Futurama
egg-dwelling creatures.
Wait, do dragons have cloacas most of the time?
Dragons don't exist.
No, they don't have cloacas. They have that weird...
Oh yeah.
They can do
Yeah.
whatever they want. The artist can
like
draw,
the snake penis thing. That
Yeah.
they-
or they can draw them with.
Or the hemipenis.
I've seen them with
Dragons with horse cocks.
horse cocks, just
Yeah.
because they wanted to.
Well, doesn't everything have a horse cock?
Anyway,
the otter has a horse cock.
in my room, I think I have more than one.
Gay
That's
penguins'
sad.
efforts to rescue neglected chick causes chaos at Denmark Zoo.
Aw.
The most awe-inducing
See?
story of the week must surely go out to a gay king penguin couple that rescued a chick that they thought was being neglected. An avian social services, if you will.
Gay parents aren't the same as straight parents. Sorry, I was just being.
We're still gay.
No, the chick's gonna still be neglected because, there's no gay in the animal kingdom because Jesus said no.
There was only one male and one
Only
female.
one male.
It was.
Actually, there was two females because there was Lilith.
Excuse me, I was talking about
Excuse
the
me,
Noah's
lesbians
Ark.
are okay.
Because Adam and
just not
Adam
gay
and
guys.
Lilith were both
Oh,
made at the
look
same
at
time,
Honey Badger.
but Lilith was not subservient to Adam. So in the whole Bible story, then God sent Lilith out of paradise and then made a rib of Eve.
Yes, to make they made a rib of Adam
into Eve, so she was subservient to Adam.
Yes,
Yet she still ate the fucking apple.
and it's a made up story, so who cares?
I'm just saying Lilith is a badass.
I like this now because I'm actually going to get paid by a church now, so I feel bad saying it. But I'm like, meh.
So this gay couple took care of a little chick.
The incident occurred in the Odense Zoo in Denmark, where the staff told Danish broadcaster DR that the mischievous couple kidnapped the chick while its biological father was off on a wander.
Really fast, DR in Denmark has incredible graphic design. Just saying. Okay, moving on.
And clearly has neglected his parental responsibilities. I think the female has been out to get her bath, and it has been the male's turn to care for the kid. Sandy Hedgeberg Monk, a animal keeper at the zoo, told DR he may have then left that child, and the couple has thought it a pity, we'll get it. The gay couple thought it was a pity and said, we'll take it. Which is extremely bad parenting on the part of the baby's original father. Penguin expert Dylan De Napoli told Newsweek, in the wild, the natural behavior is that until a certain age, one of the parents will always be with the chick. So, how did the penguin parents react when they returned to find their chick had gone AWOL? Apparently, the father didn't even appear to notice or care. He continued to waddle around as if he had never had a kid in the first place. The mother, evidently more nourishing of the pair, was searching for her chick for countless hours. I know that the female is very caring for the kids. She's also very aggressive towards us, animal lovers, if we get too close to their kid, Munich added. According to NBC News, staff decided not to get involved and would have allowed the foster parents to keep their adoptee had the biological parents not gone looking for it. But the day after the kidnapping, they did.
Really quick, Toll, you should show up, like, go stand over toward Nico, where Nico is.
I don't have a tail.
Oh, you don't have a tail? Oh, never mind. Okay.
I can put one in.
You could. Oh, I suppose. You don't have to. Bye. Whatever. Sorry.
These penguins are not the first gay couple to adopt a baby in need. In 2014, Wilhelm Wildlife Park's Jum and Kermit, two male Humboldt penguins, raised a chick after its mother abandoned it because her partner had refused to help incubate it. The park owner praised the pair, calling them two of the best penguin parents we have ever had.
Yeah, the gay parents are actually a lot better.
They also have stories of homosexual vultures and bisexual polyamorous geese with similar outcomes. The good news here is that there's a happy ending for the gay penguin couple too. Keepers have given the two male penguins an egg from a single mother unable to rear a chick of her own, and return the original chick to their partner.
Aww.
Wow.
Yes.
Take that, anti-LGBT. Anyway.
Yes.
The Supreme Court just ruled that gays are illegal now.
Don't look at the Supreme.
Let's not talk about that.
Don't.
Let's not. That is a shit show that we just.
I saw it this morning and I'm like,
Yeah, no, I know.
Yep.
I know.
Yeah, I know. I
had to make a joke just.
I got like
to help,
8 push notifications about that.
just to help soothe myself.
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, lucky
Google it.
you.
Google it.
Lucky you.
Google it if you want to know.
Lucky, yeah.
If you don't want to know and you just want to stay,
If you want to see an IRL time machine that goes back like 30 years,
To the 1950s?
Yeah,
or-
to the 1950s, then you can look up the news of U.S. politics today on this date. Anyway, we should probably.
But
go on a
rape is
break.
now legal, That's Supreme Court ruled it.
Oh, now you have a tail on. You can show it off. Or you can go over towards Nico's cam. Probably be easier. Maybe. Maybe not. Actually, let's do the main cam. Yeah, it'll be better.
Where is it?
I'll tell you what. I'll show it off, and we're about to go on music break. So, we'll do that for now. All right.
See, now I want you just to have like a full-on black cat suit, but with a gimp mask, and just like creepily stand in the corner.
Briefly stand in a corner.
Yeah.
Just have me
Like
here for a
staring?
show, just sitting in the corner on a seat.
Like just standing behind Paradox, not moving.
Oh God, this is
just breathing,
or just moving very slightly, just so you know it's not.
just doing like this squeaking, just like a little bit in the background.
Oh God, it's funny. There's probably people who are listening to that who are like, "Oh yeah," and then there's other people who are like, "Ah, I can't listen to this episode."
What is it called? ASMR.
Video died. One person says. Looks fine on my end.
Well, I have an article for the techies out there that you will hate life even more after you were showing, font scaling.
Hold on. What was I gonna say? Yeah, our broadcast is looking good on our end. Do we want to go on break, or do you want to read another article?
We could do break and come back.
Yeah.
This one's fast.
Okay. I don't have music loaded in. Sorry, because I thought that we were going on break. Give me 1 sec. Here we go.
This new font helps you remember what you read.
What?
Okay.
It's called Sans Forgetica.
You know what? I like it. I don't know if it was actually a pun, but I like it.
It bothers me a lot.
Oh, I don't like this.
I don't like it.
That bothers me.
That what?
It literally removes parts of the word forcing your brain to actually...
Read it hard.
Imagine trying to read a book like that.
You'd remember it.
It's like the opposite of like a teleprompter font. So weird. Wow.
It's called the font to remember.
It does look neat, but only for like if you have it with a logo or something. It'd be like, huh, neat.
I mean, it'd be good to type in all your like notes into it, because then like when you read over your notes.
Not a fan.
Yeah, that's rough, man.
Make all your kids take notes in Sans Forgetica.
Imagine trying to write it like write out like hand out like yeah.
Remember when we had to learn cursive and now we never use cursive ever?
I like it when I teach a lot of kids, and like I had like a third grader who wrote only in cursive, and it was better cursive than my normal handwriting, and I'm like, I'm upset.
I hate cursive. I hate writing it. I hate reading it.
I would rather read cursive than like some people's chicken scratch. Like,
Oh yeah, people's like handwriting. It's not supposed to like. If I write something with my hand, I'm not giving it to someone else to read. It's for me to read.
Totally random. In defense of Comic Sans, because people always shit on it, one thing that's actually really good about Comic Sans is that every letter is totally unique.
yeah.
So if it's actually one of the more easy to read fonts. So for instance, you guys know like how in a TV studio you have like a teleprompter on a camera. Well, there are actually special fonts that are designed for teleprompters that you'd like pay a license for, that are designed to be very readable. But if you don't have access to one of those fonts, one of the best fonts to use for teleprompter is Comic Sans, because it is completely always readable from even a far distance, which is interesting. Anyway.
A font has been created to improve memory retention, combining past research on memory enhancement and design expertise. Preliminary testing shows that even when a small information is conveyed into this font, dubbed Sans Forgetica, participants retain a small but significant extra portion of what they have read. Previous studies have shown that people are more likely to remember information when the brain has been forced to make extra effort to absorb it in the first place. On the other hand, if something is too hard to read, many won't bother, or will never manage to actually understand much of what's in the page.
Your brain remembers when something is a pain in the ass.
This is fucking awful to read. I will never forget this. God damn it!
I don't know who.
See, now I just want to type in like horrible things like Snape kills Dumbledore and like other things like spoilers in Sans Forgetica, so like no one can ever just be the biggest dick.
Yeah.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
So cute.
A team of psychologists and designers at Australia's RMIT University decided to combine their skills to produce the font that hits what Dr. Janeke Benevens calls the desirable difficulty sweet spot. Desirable difficulty sweet spot. I want that to be the show title.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was perving on my first exam.
We noticed. I had to mute the mics.
We were talking about a desirable difficulty sweet spot.
What?
Like prostate simulation.
Okay.
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 That actually works really well. Desired difficulty sweet spot. Most fonts are designed to be easily read. Benji Evans told IFL Science, "We have to deliberately break the unusual design principles to make the font a lot more difficult." Bajavians and colleagues created 3 new hard-to-read font types and tested people's responses. In the tradition of Goldilocks, they found one of their creations was too easy, being only slightly harder to read than normal fonts, while the other one was way too hard. In between Sans Forgetica, a moderation of Albion has a backward slope like a reverse italic, and is missing a small piece of each letter. I like how lowercase l is not missing anything.
Yeah, that's great.
Maybe it's missing the bottom portion, so it's just a little shorter. The authors then presented 303 students with information partially in Arial and partially in Sans Forgetica before giving them a multiple choice test on what they had learned. The work has yet to be published, and so far the team hasn't tested Sans Forgetica against a wilder variety of other fonts. Nevertheless, Bajevans told the IFL Science that there were statistically significant differences between the 50% memory success for the information in Arial and the 57% achieved for Sans Forgetica component. Jevons even added that the team originally convinced Sansfragitica as something students could use for writing study notes in preparation for exams. However, as a lecturer, she also sees potential for teachers to highlight the parts of their lesson they most want students to notice. It has never been our intention to monetize this. I believe knowledge should be free for all, but Jevons added, consequently, the universe has made Sansfragitica free to download, and the link to provided. We make the entire FurCast
website
in Sansfragitica. Zumaro. We have a new font type.
We know you just ate too many of those fermented berries, but come on.
Now let's try to have the entire site designed in Sansfragitica.
All right, you guys are listening to FurCast Live on XBN. We'll be back after a quick music break.
Woo. You're listening to FurCast.
Support for FurCast comes from Patreon users, including Blaze Fusky, Shaman the Photon Wizard, Fayun, or Phaon. Is it Fayun or Phaon? I don't know, it's one of them. Oliver Fox, Energize the Wolf, Sweetie Darling, Midnight Plasma, Parafen, Jake the Husky, Anu Fox, Riley the Wusky, Binary Pause, Fireline Coyote, Kodyax, Nishoba Silverwolf, Loop, Tukiri, Red Maple, Lieutenant Fox, Doxy, Arceus the Tiny Tiger, Legalize a Woo, Meru Snowmew, Jeb with an uppercase E and a lowercase L, D Otter, Ski Sharp, Nether Lynx, Josh the Kazoo, Frost Wogon, Wup, Adrian the Husky, Taru the Yellow-Nosed Doggo, Archon the Four-Eyed Dragon, Leon Wolfheart, Jax the Husky, Gwen the Bat aka Deep Moan, Decibel Fox, Zoopy Zoo the Oreotiki, Vertical Feline, Fuzzy the Fox, Crazy Wolf, A Certain Horse, and Gaia Wellen.
Additional support come from social media. Twitter users, Commander Wolf 3, Alpha Werefox, Magic 7 Wolf, Kazro Fox, XSS Fox, Cody Fox with 3 X's, Dark Wolf Beats 14, Drop Table Foxes, Dapper Panther, Jesse A. Carver, Cyrusus L, Mike Chrome Fox, Malactus on Twitter at Virtual Fox, Zelig on Twitter at Stealthy Dragon, 12 on Twitter at The Lion Thing, Shua on Twitter at Pulsing Panther, Kota Winter on Twitter at Dakota Wolf 12. And from YouTube channels, Hi You Martin.
Additional support for FurCast comes from Devin D. Parlitz in the Furry Hockey League at furryhockeyleague.com, Macro Wolf at macrowolf.com, Shisha Sheppy, Who's a Good Boy, Record Not Found in Table Foxes with primary key Dark Fox DK, Harry Who Ink Pen Mouse at harrywho.com, Nadia Mayer, who says tars are tarific, invest in a tar fursona today, Patty, who says what Socks says is true, Socks, who says what Patty says is not true, Nectris the Coy Dog Rogue, furry tabletop enthusiast since 2009, Saucy Fox, who says I'm trash, raccoons, HMU, Fishmeister Cod, still not a furry since February 2011, Sorcerer Dale, the Kilted Dragon, find me on Telegram at Sorcerer Dale, Spurigs, still working on muzzles since 2015, Cody's Customs, specializing in gas and diesel truck builds, Max Shepard, who says fluffy Norwegian hugs to everyone, Fisk_McTaggart on FA, Will Draw for Food, Little Sunshine, and Scootaloo with the unofficial XBN Xbox app at patreon.com/horseapps. The Feline Support Alliance. We're simply better. Purrs, purrs, purrs. It's true. I mean, look at me. Would I ever be caught lying to you? FurCast's #1 wimpy fan, Tyler the Wesky. Chris Dale on FA, specializing in toonie art. I'm a couch, and you can too. Find out more on Twitter at @SignAutar. The Church of Issoir, worshipping lynx since the year Tuft. X the Fox, the real blue fox. Deal with it. Kumo, wishing everyone a colon-free day. To Bunny Boy, who says at Paradox, bunnies are friends, not food. Super Dwarf with anthrolinks.net. Skycorp, creating transformative technologies for mature audiences at skycorp.global. Zupizo, supporting Tim Tam Anonymous meetings. Disc Cookie, creating procedural beat maps for VR rhythm games. Kranos, who says circles are rubbish. Meds the Fox, and Mississippi Anthropomorphics. Like our Facebook page at facebook.com/msanthro. Techwin, TC Fox, and Kaiwana of the Infosec Den in Wellington, New Zealand. Sylvan Scott on Fur Affinity with macro, micro, and hyper fiction stories. Shadowclaw Studios. Check out our Facebook page for links to our gaming streams. Shacket Airlines. We still, and always will, land on our feet. Silver Gatomon at patreon.com/Silver Gatomon. And Cheetah Paws for a daily dose of bulgy arts. Support him at patreon.com/Cheetah Paws.
Support for FurCast comes from Patreon, PayPal, Bitcoin, and from listeners like you. To become a patron and learn more about supporting FurCast, visit furcast.fm/donate.
This is XBN.
guys are listening to FurCast live on XBN. Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. In the middle of this music break, we got one more track coming up after this one. This next track is called Midnight Groove. I played it on a recent episode of our music show, and I frickin' love it. Hope you guys will too. We'll be back after that. How's everybody doing?
Are we back?
Here we are back.
Banana, banana, banana.
Gave us no warning.
I didn't really need to. So, Pharaoh's not back in the room yet.
What else is new?
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm not a fan of this one.
Not a fan of what?
The light blue
light blue what?
Seagram.
Seagram? Oh.
I don't like Seagram. You guys don't have beer in this house?
Oh, well, Pharaoh has a ton of alcohol, but yeah, not
No
not
beer.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Beer is for pussies.
Yeah,
Sounds like I
find it with
can't
me,
drink
yeah.
beer.
I don't really drink. Also, shout out to Vexer. Thank you for telling me to be a good boy. He messaged and said that you were cute and then told me to be a good boy.
Who did?
Vexer. I don't know if you know Vexer.
I don't know.
Vexer Wuff.
Thank you.
So IDK wet do.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to talk about. I can actually finally.
I'm gonna
You're probably gonna have to readjust my mic again now.
I'm
all
gonna,
good.
I'm gonna stop looking at Imgur because that's how I stop talking. It literally is. Whenever I'm like just looking at my computer and like on the show later in the night, I'm like, I'm just looking at Imgur, and that's a problem.
Yeah.
You
It's
get
an
sucked
addiction.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah. Are you putting?
because it's a bell.
No.
That's what I could do. Puns.
Oh, don't you dare!
All of the puns.
Don't look up puns.
Like a pun.
To start reading. Puns.
I might have a dumb news article, a really fast dumb news
Okay.
article. All right, let me just get the graphic to say news. Oh, actually, I think it already does. If I hit go on the graphic, was it going to say news?
News.
It says news. All right. Thank you, Soda. Florida store owner. So not necessarily Florida man. It just says Florida store owner.
But is it a man or is it a woman?
I don't know. We can't assume.
I mean, we
It's
could.
just a Florida person.
Ooh,
We'll just say Florida person.
progressive.
Progressive. Florida store owner, don't warm urine in my microwave. A Florida gas station owner has placed a sign in his store asking customers not to warm urine in the microwave. Paul Patel says he's become, quote, sick and tired of people walking into his franchise BP gas station and on-the-fly convenience stores in Jacksonville to warm their containers of urine. The store is within walking distance of 2 labs, and although one says it doesn't collect samples for drug tests. Yeah, what is the advantage of you're warming like ammonia? I don't understand
know.
that point. There must be a reason for it.
Yeah, because they're trying to pass a drug test.
I don't think
Does that actually
works.
work? I mean, obviously they're on drugs.
As long as
so.
it's like a male.
Patel says First Coast News, the people who, quote, walk off the street, microwave the urine containers, then leave. Warming urine from someone who hasn't taken drug tests is seen by some as a way to help pass drug tests. What? Patel says women became...
You're pretending to pee out that urine. If it was cold urine, something would be wrong.
Oh, he warmed it up for a piss test.
Yes.
But, okay. So you're going to get it like really
Really hot.
store it, then you have to go to the lab, wait for them to let you do it, and
That's so much more work than
But
just
if you
not doing
because
drugs.
what he's probably planning to do is put it in a bladder or something, and keep it against his body to keep the like body temperature.
Like, it just needs to be body temperature, doesn't it? Be like steaming.
right, okay, I get it. Okay, so you're getting samples of non-drug urine.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
The Bull just started listening to the show
Oh.
when we were talking about microwaving pee.
Oh.
Lol.
Good.
He missed the puppy. Ha ha.
It sounds like some bullshit.
Ah,
Ah!
that hurt.
How's it going, Bull? Thank you for taking that away from
He
me.
says he hates me.
Oh.
Understandable.
Feelings mutual.
Understandable.
But
But I have so many puns I want to say.
So that's the end of that story. That was literally it.
That
It
was
it was
literally
just a gas station owner saying stop. So
Like, was it a customer that came in?
it was a lot of people, like regularly.
That's so ridiculous.
So there must have been,
Like
yeah.
a screening going on or something.
Yeah, but why consistent enough? I mean, I guess if some company or some temp agency opened up and there were a lot of hires or something, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just probably easier just to not do drugs.
You know, if you want to get into politics, we can talk about the fact
No.
that there are companies that
Mute your
like-
own mic.
Okay, I was gonna say
No,
about
mute
marijuana,
politics.
about the
No.
fact that there are
No.
companies like
Bad.
No politics.
it's not really politics.
There are 3 rules
Blah.
with any radio type of thing. Never talk about
Satan
politics.
ruled out as experts puzzled over mysterious flaming pit in Arkansas.
I was gonna say it's dumb that there are companies that fire you for smoking weed, even though it's legal in a lot of places.
The bull wants to come over so we could all make fun of him, so then we could have a roast beef.
I am leaving. You're getting the article without music. I'm done. That was so bad.
It wasn't me though. It was him.
He's not allowed over anymore.
So, see you guys. Bye.
We're now called the Slaughterhouse, so
Can we be called the? We're all carnivores.
the slaughterhouse.
We're all carnivores. It makes sense.
Shit.
You're not a carnivore. You eat fish.
That's a carnivore.
No, it's not. Look up the correct word.
We eat meat.
You're not a carnivore.
Fish is meat.
I didn't know you were
Not a
religious.
You're not a carnivore.
they eat other things other than fish. They
Can
eat
I just say
crabs.
that I did not know?
Eating
Crustaceans?
crustaceans doesn't make you a carnivore.
Okay, then what am I?
I'll look it up. I can't remember.
Can I just say that I did not know why restaurants did fish fry Fridays until like a few years ago?
That's really sad.
I did not know. I didn't understand
Because
it.
religion.
Because bullshit. Although I will agree with Kurtz Kazak's latest video saying that it's a good idea to have a day where you don't eat meat because the meat industry is fucking horrifying. But anyway.
Satan. He didn't come up and stick his pitchfork into the ground and blow a hole out of the earth.
Oh, it said carnivore.
No, it was doing all of it.
Come on, mute your own mic. Well, you see, the thing I think about politics is the fact that there's a...
I need demon voice.
Oh, why? Really? Do
Yes.
I have to do fucking
Yes.
demon voice? Hold on. Give me a sec. All right, here you go.
You're an omnivore.
Oh, thank you. Omnivore?
Omnivore eats meat
I don't
and
like
vegetables.
it. Yes. You're wrong. Omnivore is
Eats
some...
both.
yes. And
We
that-
humans
Are omnivores.
Yes.
Yes.
But he's saying that
It's
I
still a
only eat
carnivore.
fish.
is not a carnivore.
It's a carnivore.
Because
guys eat
wolves
plants.
eat berries,
We
so they're
only
actually
eat-
omnivores.
Wolves are more omnivore than otters. Literally only eat like mussels, like crabs.
So if you want to
And
get
fish.
technical, wolves are omnivores too.
No, we're not.
Yes,
though.
you are.
Yes, you are.
Our main source of substance is
It doesn't matter what your
like
main
animal.
source. Okay.
like meat.
Yes, but you still eat berries.
When we're
You
sick,
dig holes that eat berries in the woods.
when we're sick,
I would reasonably say I'm an omnivore. I've had a salad once.
Once.
Everyone.
Yeah, I had a salad once. I actually like salad.
I love salad. I would take
I love salad. You know that reminds me of that
fucking
remi-
honey badger.
Can I just say that reminds me of?
I love plant matter that does nothing for me.
yeah,
Well, we only eat it to throw up.
crispy water. No, the thing with
Crispy
salad.
water?
Yeah,
Oh, that's what lettuce is.
crispy water is lettuce. But the dressings though are what makes it, and like the
Yes.
croutons
Yeah.
and the cheese and everything.
The bad parts for you.
Can I
That's
just
the
say
thing.
all I'm thinking of is season 1, episode 1 of BoJack Horseman, where they're talking about chocolate. She's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I wish I could have chocolate, but it would literally kill me."
I think it's it was episode 2.
Was it episode 2?
Because it was the muffins.
the grocery store with the muffins. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You know what? If
You
you
just
put back
out
demon
BoJack
voice
me.
on, it makes
I
it
just
more
got, I
difficult
just
for
got
everyone else.
I just
Do
got
not
BoJacked.
make
What?
proper Caesar salads.
That's
What
true.
upsets me is that
I-
he can never try Reese's
Can you make
cup.
a proper Caesar salad?
I can.
Can you make me a proper Caesar salad? 'Cause I like Caesar salad a lot.
Can we talk about how you can't have peanuts?
Yeah.
You,
I
you'll
can't have
never
peanuts.
experience a
You've
Reese's.
literally
I've-
never
I
experienced
just-
a Reese's.
They're-
peanut
all of
butter
these
cup.
things. I've never had a Reese's. I've also said I've never had a Snickers, but every single time I say that, everyone's like, "That's okay."
You know that I just remembered that you're lucky I didn't have my Reese's Pieces.
I would literally be grossed out. Like
you'd
this.
be-
Okay.
You'd be
Everyone
breaking down
asks me-
hives because it's actual peanut.
Okay, give me a sec. Anyway, everyone says like, "Oh, so bad that you've never had a Reese's." I probably could try one, and like if I have like meds next to me, I'd be like, But after you
Can I just
condition,
get like an EpiPen where you just stab you in the heart so you can eat a
could.
Reese's, enjoy it, and then just
don't-
like.
but
I
but
just
I
feel
don't.
like
I'm not going to enjoy it because after you condition yourself to hate something because it's going to be like associated with death, Like when you
But
have
see,
it,
like Reese's doesn't taste like
it's not
peanut butter.
It's not like the forbidden fruit. It's like
It's because
weird.
there's a difference between the peanut butter you buy in the store and like the peanut butter paste that's used in like food processing. It's a different.
I have no.
That
want.
said, we did find out that you can probably have.
I can maybe have peanut oil.
Yeah, peanut oil is okay.
I might.
Maybe.
Well, if you
I'm gonna try
try to
Chick-fil-A.
introduce it slowly to your diet.
Oh
more
yeah,
and
you
more,
could. I just
can
don't want
actually-
to because I don't care about peanuts.
I love Reese. Okay, so just so you guys know, I literally once a month I buy a kilogram bag of Reese's and I spend the entire month eating it. I literally have several of them a day. I love Reese's so much. Oh, it's so good.
Can I have Satan back?
Yeah,
No.
Can you just make it like, oh. I want to hear Toll talking it a bunch.
It's not deep though. It needs to be a little bit.
You always say that, and then I make it
Toll,
deep, and then it's hard to hear.
Talk so we can hear what it sounds like with the accent. I
That-
don't like how
this is
slow
now-
it is. This is bothering me.
Take one of your headphones off. Yeah.
I don't like it. It's a lot easier if you actually hear yourself. I know. The problem with having... You sound really stubborn. You want to go? I'm a super strange Satan. It sounds like a really flamboyant gay Satan. Who is your daddy and what does he do? Hey, man, you want to start? He sounds like a gay Satan.
He does.
He's under law forever. See, now, I'm Satan. If there's someone who only listens to the audio, they don't know who's talking.
Yeah, I know.
We all kind of sound the same. Sweetie.
Girl.
Oh, yeah.
Salad.
Judgment Satan is now my favorite. I'm just a honey badger.
This is nasty.
Yet you're still drinking it.
Calypso Colado.
It is nasty. I'm gonna buy some beer actually because I want like actual.
Those are awful. Like
I know they are.
They're literally the bitchiest bitch drink that you
think
can
so.
possibly get, and the cheapest bitch drink that you possibly get. They're
I'm
like
aware.
50 cents a bottle.
I know.
I think CJ bought them. Or
No, it was
one
what's
of
his
us.
face?
Oh yeah.
TC because he was visiting
TC.
and he bought like 30 of them and we don't drink them.
The watermelon one is so bad I can't even drink it.
I was gonna try the watermelon. 'cause
Oh
it looks
god,
bad.
it's so bad.
It looks bad.
It's so bad. Anything artificial watermelon flavor is not good
yeah,
at all.
because it doesn't taste like
Maybe a
watermelon.
Jolly Rancher is the only
How
thing.
does that taste like watermelon though? Watermelon does not have that flavor.
Like watermelon.
It doesn't taste like watermelon, but I'm feeling like like a watermelon Jolly Rancher is like the most I could just
See, what's
deal, I
weird?
know I could deal with.
What's weird for me about foods, because people are arguing in the chat over like, oh, Reese's is bad because it's like fake chocolate, especially because a lot of American stuff they put like high fructose corn syrup in it.
Everything has
the
high-
cheaper shit is, the more I like it. Like I'm to the point where like if some person's like, oh, you got to go to this coffee shop and it's this gourmet handmade hand grinded beans and it's like I'll try it and it's like disgusting.
Panda poop coffee.
And then like I'll go to
isn't it Civet?
I'll go to like our local Tim Hortons and I'll get like the like powder mix cappuccinos and I fucking love them. I don't know, like same thing with chocolate. Like the more gourmet the chocolate is, the more I don't like it.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
This water does not have high fructose corn syrup.
It's
in it.
water.
yeah.
It shouldn't.
Well, some of them do.
Really?
Yeah, I think vitamin water has high fructose corn syrup in
That's
it.
fucked up. Then it's not water.
That is really kind of sad.
It's not water.
You do not know that there's a lot, few of them out there that actually have
You
They have
Yeah.
what?
high fructose corn syrup or sugar.
in vitamin water.
Oh yeah,
That's ridiculous.
the vitamin water as a brand is shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've heard.
Can I have Satan back again?
No.
Could it be Satan? Still, oh, wait, nah. I think he's a little deep here.
You always say that.
I know I do, but you don't have it set. It doesn't demon
sound
enough.
right.
He's not.
Demon enough.
That sounds better.
Stop!
It sounds like Fred.
It's more impish now.
My ears just died. I have no longer have human ears anymore.
You have fox ears. So you never have.
Things that make you go. There we go. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Right in the G-spot.
Can someone has to say something about
Could
something?
it be Satan?
No.
Experts are trying to determine the cause of flames up to 12 feet high, spontaneously erupting from a pit in Midway, Arkansas last month. So far, they've come up empty. But they do know what caused it. Satan. Holy spawn, coming forth, burst into our world. As far as the spiritual Satan goes, we've ruled that out. Damn it. Country judge Mickey Pendergrass told Arkansas Democrat Gazette.
He didn't come up and stick his pitchfork in the ground and blow that hole out of the earth. Who says blow a hole out?
It should have been.
I don't like
Satan's rectum.
I don't like saying blow a hole out.
It sounds like a really bad euphemism for gay sex. Like a really
You're gonna
bad-
blow a hole out.
Oh, he just blew his hole out. It sounds like
If you keep doing it, you're gonna blow your hole out.
you're trying to score and you're like you're gay.
It's a one-way road.
Once it goes, it's not coming back. It'll just go boop for everything else. Your life will be ruined.
Once you blow out your hole, you never go back.
You can never go back to normal. You can never go back to Jesus.
Once you blow your hole out, you can never go back to Jesus.
I like that voice. What the fuck? I loved that voice. Can you do that again? Like, you're...
Once you blow your hole
Out, you can never go back to Jesus.
That is so beautiful. You sound like a wrestler, like trying too hard.
I'm macho man.
Can you do any accents for her?
I don't know.
I guess that kind of
Possibly.
I feel like you'd be really good at like Irish or something.
I've never tried really, so I mean, I that's why I've.
I can do like super British, which is little back Gucci dress, like you don't seem to understand that down
The
in
door
Essex.
just moved, and I'm very uncomfortable.
It's a ghost.
I like the like. I forgot what the term is for like broken English from like
Cockney.
Cockney English. That's I love Cockney.
I can't do a Cockney.
a Cockney accent.
Oh, that's
Because it always comes out when people are angry.
Sorry.
Is there a little delay on that?
Yeah, that's how come I can't do it with my headphones, because my headphones are like the whatchamacallit, noise proofing, like noise canceling. So when I do it, it actually hurts.
Can we fuck with him? Have we ever fucked with him where like we delay the sound by I think what was it 5 or 6 seconds?
Oh no.
And then we talk into the mic, and you have to try to talk or read something.
Yeah,
we could. I could do it with these headphones, and I literally can't hear anything, and it'll just actually fuck with me.
It's so great.
It's gonna be hilarious. We should make.
I've been able to do it, but
oh god.
Got the echo.
Okay. I can't hear myself now, so this is perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. I sound like a
robot.
There we go. Okay, I need to adjust a delay. I loaded a delay plugin on your mic, so just give me a minute. You can go. Yeah.
But it's not doing anything.
I know it won't right now, but it will in a minute.
Read pun.
I'm going to read puns because that's the best part. Okay. I got a bunch of puns that I like.
Like how we were reading an article, now we're thinking about just time delay.
Oh, I don't even know what the article's about. I just know kind of about Satan and a hole. Don't have
Satan likes holes a lot.
He likes blowing out holes.
He does. Oh god.
Satan loves blowing out holes.
Oh god. He does.
Try talking, Nico.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait.
Jesus has sloppy seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If everybody's quiet, but we let Nico go.
Okay.
Wait. I'm gonna wait.
Oh, hold on. Let me turn off the fucking. Where is it? Feedback. There we go. Let's turn off feedback. Okay.
I'm gonna wait.
There we go. Okay.
It's not supposed to be echoing though.
I know. I won't now.
Okay, I'm just gonna read a bunch of
in a row. Okay. What lies at the bottom of the ocean and twitches? A nervous wreck. How much money does a pirate pay for corn?
This hurts. It actually hurts. I'm honestly breathless because this is just like
It's so great.
But I did like that pun. What lies at the bottom of the ocean and twitches? A nervous wreck. I don't have the bell.
You don't deserve the bell.
Yeah. How much does a pirate pay for corn? A buccaneer?
As far as the spiritual Satan goes, we've ruled that out, Country Judge Mickey Pendergrass told Arkansas's Democrat Gazette. He doesn't come up and just stick his pitchfork in the ground and blow out the hole. The fire burned for about 40 minutes on September 17th from a hole that believed to have been made by animals, the newspaper said. What animal is fucking breathing fire out of a hole? Or digging a hole and leaving a fire?
It's pooping fire.
My dog just set a 15-foot fire of fire. Shit's hard to clean up.
And that's why you don't eat Taco Bell.
Lesson learned.
Regret.
Yeah, you poop out fire.
It was actually a bird just flying by.
The drunk birds that we read about earlier, because they got all drunk and they had the Taco Bell, and then they're just kamikaze pilots. Just fire.
I took a temperature reading and it showed about 780 degrees inside the hole. It's a hot hole.
Wow.
He's getting really close to that hole.
He has a hot hole.
Fire Chief Donald Tucker told the Springfield News leader. But what caused it? I have no idea. There's no gas lines nearby, and there was no smell of natural gas. He also ruled out a meteor strike, as the 3.5-foot deep pit had been there for some time. I can't think of any geological situation that would allow that to happen. Actually, I would probably say oil, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah,
natural
probably.
gas, probably.
No, because you can smell natural gas.
Yeah,
You
it
can
could
smell
be
natural gas.
And underground oil.
You don't smell natural gas. Like, and if it's coming straight from the ground, you don't smell it.
Usually you'll also smell a little bit of methane.
Sulfide.
Yeah, or like you'll smell like sulfurish. Not because I know they sulfur it in actual houses.
They do.
Yeah.
But they a lot of times in the natural,
You would get a
you would
headache.
get a big sulfur
you
smell.
would get a
too with
headache
it.
more than you
By-
smell it.
Purified natural gas technically has no smell. Usually when it comes out of the ground, you will smell a little bit of the sulfur and a little bit of the methane.
because of impurities.
Yeah, because of impurities.
It smells like fire.
It smelled like fire.
Yeah.
You know, like that burning sensation you get in your nostrils? It hurt really bad. My holes were on fire that day. Shakula said that there were lightning strikes in the area the night before. What ignited it and what fueled it, we still don't know, Pendergrass told KY3, and it may remain a mystery forever. So just a random hole of fire.
It's pretty random.
Okay.
Indeed. What?
Paradox. Back to the accents thing. Can you do any?
I don't want to do them on the spot. Maybe I could, but like
There's our Brooklyn accent that we do when we're tired.
Oh, the Brooklyn. Oh, I love doing that.
So when we were really tired and we were like setting up stuff for the studio, like we were.
Is it Brooklyn or is it Boston?
It's neither.
Boston.
It is
Yo, when
neither.
I get done with the thing, I'm gonna go to Laszlo's.
It's neither.
You know, get the work done, fill out the papers.
We were like delusional.
Going to get
and
some coffee.
It wasn't even late. We were
That's
just
like Boston. It's very.
Yeah, I think it's Boston.
We just hated like.
I don't know. I just like to act
I
dumb.
put a Six Fags stupid article in there.
Six fags.
Six Fags.
I'll have a look. Hold on.
Six bags.
Six Fags, Darian Lake.
Six Fags. I'm the bear.
Where is it?
I'm the
Stupid?
twink.
All right.
Just got like
I'll
the
read it.
6 breeds. Is there 6 breeds of gay? How many breeds of gay are there?
I'm gonna look.
Oh
Up.
yeah, no, yeah. I actually saw this when I was there the other
In
day.
case everybody didn't get that reference, Darien Lake is a Six Flags location near
It was.
Or it was.
No, they bought it back.
Did they really?
Yeah,
Yes.
they bought it back.
Is it
yeah.
actually called Six Flags again?
Yes.
It's dumb. It's really dumb.
Six Flags St. Louis challenges you to stay in a coffin for 30 hours. The theme park's challenge is not quite so intimidating when you see the details. Who hasn't had one time in their life considered lying in a coffin for an extended period of time? Sure, we all have. Now, one of Six Flags theme parks is betting money that you can't. Six Flags St. Louis in Eureka.
Six Fags St. Louis.
Six Fags.
Yeah.
It just keeps hitting me in different waves how funny that is.
Missouri is posting a challenge to their guests in honor of their yearly Fright Fest celebration. If you can lie in a coffin for 30 hours, you might win $300. And that's a mite. Six people
That's
total.
not even worth it.
Yeah, that's not
Like if
worth
it was $3,000, I would be like, okay, I'd do that.
I'd consider it for $3,000. 6 people total will be picked to compete in the challenge, each getting their own 2 by 7 foot coffin.
Okay, wait. Do the coffins have any kind of air, oxygen?
They're not even underground.
Doesn't
They're
even say. They're just going to line a coffin in the middle of
the park.
The park.
Okay, it's just like a wooden, like crappy wooden.
It's getting to that now.
Yeah. Okay.
Each getting their own 2x7 foot coffin that the park described as slightly used.
Slightly used.
If more than one person completes the challenge, there will be 300. The 300 will be raffled among those people. So there is a possibility that you could lie in a coffin for 30 hours and leave with no money. There are plenty of additional.
How many hours again?
30.
Fuck. Yeah, that would. It's like just from like muscle. I mean, even like
you would start getting atrophy.
Well, even
wow, it's so bad. Look, read further.
I know.
It's so bad.
I know.
The coffins have a USB charging station in them.
Yeah. But there are plenty of additional rules that make the challenge feel a bit easier
how do you go to the bathroom?
than to tackle. There is a 6-minute bathroom break every hour, and all meals, snacks, and drinks are provided by the park. To top it off, the phone charging stations will be available, which means you could theoretically Netflix your ways through the vampire simulator. And guess what? If you finish, you get to keep the coffin.
Just take a flight from like New York to Dubai or something.
Yeah. If that sells it for you, no judgment here. The park also promises you will not have to endure random creepy visits by the Fright Fest freaks. We still think the creepiest Six Flags ever did was the dancing old guy in the commercials.
It is really having fun outside right now.
Yeah.
It's like so much lightning.
I can't see it.
I know, because your back's turned to it.
What was this track?
Oh, God.
We like to party.
Everything is shaking.
I know.
Everything is shaking.
Is there lots of lightning going on outside?
Yes, there is.
Oh, neat.
Like, a lot.
You can hear it, kind of.
Oh, whoa.
There it is.
Whoa, you can hear it.
We were quiet for the perfect time.
Yeah, it's really loud.
It's going to be a couple hours of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that this house still has never lost power.
Yeah, we've literally. It's so. What I don't get is our next door neighbors have a built-in generator on their house.
Yeah.
I really want to ask them why they got that, because I mean it could be for like a medical device or something, but like I want to know like why did you guys invest the money in a backup generator when like this street has not lost power in like the 2 or more years that we've known about this property.
I would have been so happy if you like this house has never lost power.
I was hoping
like it just literally cut and be like, well, guess the show's over.
That'd be great. I would love that.
And then we act. That's actually how we end the show.
Yep.
Actually, well, you wouldn't be able to post it in anything because it'd all be broken.
Everything is on battery backup except the lights, so we'll know if the power goes out.
But would we? I was still upset when the door was jiggling.
Oh no, the power went out. No, I'm just kidding. I have control. Wow, it's really dark.
I like it.
Yeah, it's kind of nice actually.
If everyone turns up their brightness and just puts their computer next to them, then we'll just have like.
That's absolutely.
We'll have FurCast after dark.
There's literally.
Pharaoh's camera can't focus anymore.
Also, his computer doesn't get bright because it would start a fire.
Yep.
I wouldn't mind having FurCast after dark.
Yeah. Hey Siri, turn on Studio Big Lantern.
No, don't.
There we go. Except now there's PWM flicker on the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Siri, turn off Studio Big Lantern.
Oh, you got yours.
Oh, it got fucked up because I got a notification about a thunderstorm warning. Oh, hey. Oh, I got yours. There we go. Yeah, thunderstorm warning. Wow, there's a lot of notifications about severe weather. This is great. This is exciting. It's exciting, guys.
It's
oh
exciting.
My god!
It's exciting.
Oh my god!
I put a news article about a horse in there for you.
Oh my god!
About a horse?
Horses.
He likes horse dicks.
I'm surprised you haven't like brought the horse dick up to the studio.
I don't wanna.
It's
heavy.
Can I go get it?
Sure.
Where is it, Pharaoh?
It's so ridiculous.
You know where it is, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want to read that. That was like a fucking.
Here, I'll make sure my
meme.
lights are on.
We don't need to cover every internet meme.
I didn't read that it was a meme.
This was all over Twitter. It's the video clip of the horse running through a bar. It's like the horse walks into a bar, but it's an actual horse that somehow gets led into a bar, and it basically freaks out. It's actually not.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like nobody suffered injuries though, so that's good. Yeah, that's all it is.
He's gonna go get the dildo.
Oh,
It was an escaped racehorse.
Good for him.
And it wanted to drink. It wanted to drink.
It wanted to get away from being
a
glue.
drink.
It doesn't want glue anymore. Ooh, you can hear the
I like how
rain.
the old man was just like, whatever.
Take off
And
your
like
headphones. Everyone be quiet. Shh.
Oh wow.
You can hear it.
Yeah, you can hear it hitting the window in particular.
Why is it purple?
I didn't.
I love how.
Oh god, no, that could break.
It's
shit.
multicolored.
That will break the table.
It doesn't stay up straight.
It does. Yeah. It's really too bad. It doesn't. There we
No,
go.
that's as how straight up.
I don't like it at that angle because you can't see the size of it though. You gotta rotate it again. Yeah. There.
Do you like the display hands? You gotta show off the balls.
Without and face camera.
That was beautiful.
You look so unhappy.
No, you have to do it like right in front of his face. Please don't do that.
Anyway, does anybody have an article? Somebody in chat says FurCast Candle Edition. That would be great if we just did candle.
I just bought a candle. That was really dumb.
Do you want to tell us about your candle?
No, because I don't want to be embarrassed.
It smells nice.
No, that one.
No.
Like, I actually got a candle.
You mean the one in the bathroom?
You want to know something creepy?
Hold on.
Okay, bye again, Toll. He just keeps
He's
leaving.
just gonna come back with more dicks.
Oh, he's gonna come back with more dicks. Okay. Anyway,
Here, if you don't want the horse one, here, how about goats?
Sad.
goats.
What?
Do I have to read it?
Yeah.
Thing that smells exactly like your candle.
In our bathroom.
Hi, can you talk into a microphone like this is a radio show and not randomly in the middle of a room? Thanks.
Wow! Snappy! Snap back.
What the fuck?
To
Why do I have
reality.
to read this?
Yes.
What is it?
I hate you so much, Pharaoh.
Yes.
Damn it. This is so
You wouldn't read
weird.
horses, so now you have
petting the
goats.
Stop
Alright.
petting the dick. No one can see it.
Stop petting the dick.
It's so bouncy.
a cat toy.
Sad part is that I probably could make a cat toy.
I still want to get like 4 more of those and make a fan out of it.
That would hurt.
A Horton. See, I want to make a soda machine where like a soda.
Oh, like you squeeze and it like it poos it out,
or you like
pees it
grab the
out.
horse dick and then it
That's pretty easy. If you buy one with a cum tube, you can
Yeah, exactly.
easily
That's what I mean.
modify
Yeah,
it.
and then you just clean it once in a while and it'll be fine. Yeah.
But what if someone wanted to drink it from the tap and they're just like la la la?
Okay, here we go. You guys ready for this? Oh yeah. You guys ready for this article?
It's gonna break his laptop.
Yeah, careful.
That weighs
How does
more.
that even fit inside someone?
That-
Why
that-
does that fit inside
I-
someone?
It did fit
I've
inside
come-
someone?
I've come to this conclusion as well.
You've come to this conclusion
Once or twice. I can't ring the bell. It's over there.
Good. I'm so glad you can't.
I'm so upset. I'm gonna buy my own bell.
Okay.
Fuck you guys.
Download a Bell app. It's a phone. We're in the 27th century.
I don't need an app. It's more fun hitting it.
Like,
but then you have to update your bell so it doesn't have security vulnerabilities.
Like, do you understand the fact that human bodies are black holes? Like,
You're talking to nobody.
it would be in my heart.
No.
Okay. All right.
I
just
like, there's no. There's no.
Don't
Like,
go breaking my heart. I tried.
Anyway,
wait, let's see how this works. Let's see how this works. I just downloaded a reception bell app. I just downloaded a reception bell app.
No.
I don't like
That
it.
is, I
Doesn't
got,
sound good.
I got an email right when I did that. Oh, I'm getting another email. Let's see. Here we go. It sounds
It's so
like-
out of tune.
It's so bad. Oh, there's another one. Oh, it has a little like desk with the bell that you touch.
It's the same sound.
It is the same sound.
That sounds so much better.
Why don't you search for a better app?
I have an article. Can I
multiple-
read this?
Oh
Can I
my
get
god, I just have to find the right bell sound.
aggressive mountain goats are thirsting
I'm waiting for the next
for
word.
human pee and sweat.
Okay.
That's the headline.
I was literally
just
thinking
really
you were going to say flesh, and I was super excited.
Thirsty
I'm like, zombie goats!
Have you ever watched that movie?
No, I didn't know that.
It could be a
Does
vorgoat.
this exist?
Oh my god. It's called Sheep.
Oh, I've seen Sheep.
Okay.
I've seen Sheep, yeah.
That is such a great horror movie.
Okay.
Please, if you gotta watch it, and it's the
I
sheep
have no
go
interest
mad.
in horror movies.
It's not. It's a
Cool.
It's a weird movie.
Okay, I have an article that you gave me.
Yes.
Mountain goats at Olympic National Park in Washington have developed such a taste for urine and sweat that they are starting to cause problems, and now wildlife officials are having them airlifted out of the park and away for areas where humans roam and pee. There's literally there's like a helicopter that there's like a helicopter with like a harness.
Just put the picture out.
This is multiple goats.
Put the picture up.
Like, hold on.
We need a visual.
It's so good.
I'm a visual learner. I need to see it.
Now all I can think about is someone trying to pee in the woods, and like, you know that goat
Oh my
scream
goodness.
where it's like, no, where it's like,
look at it.
The tongue, yes.
Yes.
What the?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I love that they've blinded them so they don't freak out.
It's not actually the sweat and pee that the goats are after, but it's what's inside it. As the park's mountain goat management plan noted, mountain goats can be a nuisance along trails and around wilderness campsites where they persistently seek salt and minerals from human urine, packs, and sweat on clothing. They often paw and dig areas in the ground where hikers have urinated or disposed of cooking wastewater. The goats were introduced to the area that would eventually become the park about a century ago, but in recent years, their aggressiveness has become a serious problem. So it's like aggressive water sports.
But
Like, are they literally
Aggressive water
Can you
sports.
pull up the YouTube link that I put underneath the article?
What?
Because this is all I can imagine is like trying to pee in the woods, and
the
then,
goat's right
then all of
there.
a sudden, like out of the bush, this comes out.
I'm uncomfortable.
I would scream. Like you're just peeing into a bush, and all of a sudden, out of the bush, it's just like, oh.
Yep. The goats were interested in it, eventually but their aggressiveness became a serious problem. The Telegraph reported that one hiker bled to death in 2010 after being attacked by a goat. The animal had stalked the hiker for more than a mile.
And bit off his penis.
What the fuck?
How'd you die? I died from getting my penis bit off.
By an aggressive goat.
Put that
Thirsty for my piss.
Put that on a tombstone.
Aggressive water sports.
It's aggressive.
Oh my God.
Aggressive goat water sports.
At least 375 goats will be airlifted to forest in the North Cascades, with between 275 and 325 others possibly killed in the coming years to further reduce the population, Motherboard reported. Of 115 goats so far, 98 have made it to their new homes, 8 died, 3 were euthanized, and 6 were sent to a wildlife park per the Associated Press. Quote, so far, they all seem to be doing well, Colton.
Except the ones that
With
died.
work, a Forest Service spokesman told Associated Press, it should be a fairly easy transition. The operation will resume next year, the Seattle Post-Intelligencer reports. What?
Click on the bled to death 2010. Because there's an article.
You click it. That is insane.
It's uncomfortable.
I would shit myself.
The bush is screaming at me. A talking bush.
Everyone in chat is still super distracted by the dick.
It's because I keep bopping it.
And then they're just picturing a goat eating it.
I wish it was a flared, though. I mean, the flare's kind of...
It's kind of there.
Yeah.
That's unflared. The flared is like too much.
Yeah, the flared's too much.
The flare's like...
The flare is like you need like a really like prolapsed anus, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Anyway, what the... Like, that is...
That's the guy getting it like stalked is really crazy.
The guy that died, like, I mean, it would be a very unique death. Like, you could say that you died, that no one else did. Like
Steve Irwin.
Nah.
he didn't die. No, a lot of people die from getting stung.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, they do. It's a lot. It's not.
No, a lot of people get injured. I think there's only been 2 reported deaths ever from stingrays.
Still. But how many reported deaths are goat biting the penis off? What?
At least 1. There's been multiple others.
Yeah, but not dying.
So you don't know because maybe they just never found the body after you get your penis bit off in the middle of the woods.
The goat just ate everything else for the nutrients.
The goats are hungry. They can chew on bones.
So upsetting.
So I have one
would
that
much rather that than the.
I have one that unsettles me a lot.
Okay.
I put a link in there too, so you can pull up the video with it.
All right.
Okay, you can say that you're dead if you believe in an afterlife, which some people do.
Museum exhibits invites visitors to try on another person's skin.
Oh yeah, I read this.
Ew.
No, don't play that music. Anything but that music.
Play the worst one. Play another.
Oh, these skin suits look so. Oh my god, it's like something like a horror movie, like that. Yeah, like that's pretty much close to it.
Is it like actual skin or is it like? Ew.
It looks like exactly like actual skin.
They have the nipples.
Yeah, they have everything.
Ew.
It's
and the butt.
It's off cadavered bodies.
Ew.
No, it's not real skin. It's taken from like.
That is.
Ew.
Really
It's so
weird.
saggy. Ew.
It's using like latex.
Nah,
Tim Cook, you can't make this good better.
that's fucked.
You're making this worse.
A new exhibit at the Houston Museum allows visitors.
Oh, it has tattoo. Ew.
Oh no!
It was so,
No!
it was so saggy.
No!
You zoomed in at the wrong time.
A new exhibit at Houston Museum allows visitors to literally step into someone else's skin by donning realistic bodysuits. Oh, just reminds us of like Hannibal Lecter. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
It puts the lotion on the skin or it gets the hose again.
Imagine if it was warm.
crack.
Imagine putting it on and it was warm.
Oh no!
It was like a heated
like
vest.
going into a bathroom and the toilet seat's warm when you sit down.
Oh,
and it has to be a little bit moist.
oh, it's cold outside today. Let me just put on my extra set of tits.
My tits are freezing.
I'll just put on my second tit layer and it'll be all good.
I kind of now just want one of these as a vest to like walk around, like your shirt's underneath on it.
It's got a zipper.
It's got a zipper.
Literally, all I could think about is the
Simpsons
the
episode?
Simpsons the See My Vest. It's an authentic Muppet monkey
It's got like
chest.
pockets, but they're all bloody.
And whenever you go into it, goes like.
No, please don't.
Stop.
Don't make those noises either. The Bodysuits exhibit, part of the Body as a Work of Art project at the John P. McGovern Museum of Health and Medical Science, was created by artist Sarah Sitkin and features realistic skin suits with the details including surgical scars, stretch marks, hair, and even freckles.
Can you imagine someone like being super into it, like a fursuit?
Oh no!
Like, I'm wearing.
I can only fuck you if I wear my bodysuit.
No, but that triggers me for the doll suits. If you've seen people wear the doll suits.
Oh, I've seen like people like the latex head things too. I've seen that, like where it's like realistic fake heads of like, the clowns and those doll suits.
I'll ping you a picture.
Oh God, no!
Yeah.
What if someone like had like different like personas that they put on, and like each of their suits are like like this is Daryl.
Honey, I'm gonna be the black man tonight.
It's realistic because it shows the sex. It shows the time. That's the hot part. It shows the ages of time.
I'm not a bear, but I can zip it up.
Let me zip on my bear suit.
I am hairless.
Careful
so I have
that
to put this on. Oh.
Yeah, those. Yeah.
Oh no, that's not what I was thinking of.
It's so uncomfortable.
It's so uncomfortable. I'm like, I don't get it.
No, there's like I forgot what they're called. They're
My cable.
oh shit. Now it's gonna bother me.
Yeah, we're not going to read the rest of the article now.
Why do we have to prolong this?
Because bodysuits. Literally, bodysuits.
They're the CFX masks.
I'm looking.
I don't know that either.
CFX.
masks. Oh, well, that was actually,
There should be
No, they're like central effects. That's fine.
it just kind of looks like spooky.
Spoopy.
Like the clowns and things, and like special effects masks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're fine. They don't trigger me. Like I'm.
See, I remember
talking
like the
about-
vajankle. Like that's an example of.
Oh, what's a vajankle?
Oh no, don't search that.
Oh, but
This one gets me. Holy crap!
oh.
That's not cool.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a vagina ankle. Okay. Okay. I don't need to see an actual picture. Thank you.
Can we just continue reading the article? The article's good.
Why do people have to put their dicks in things?
Said the dawn of mankind. That phrase. Why do people have to put their dicks in things?
Beautiful.
It's a tragedy that ourselves must be defined by our bodies, limited by our own abilities, and that our bodies will ultimately kill us, Sitkin told Dazed. The exhibit allows visitors to literally don the suits of and experience being another person's skin. Each bodysuit is a work of art as well as a functional tool for meditation on identity and empathy and locating oneself, the museum website states.
Is that the end of it?
Yes.
So, folks, why do you always get like the worst like quotes? He's like, "Oh, it's a vagina ankle." Okay, quote added. Thanks. You're the best.
Like this one. I'm gonna link it to you. Okay. Right there. It's in the can't be bothered section.
Oh no.
All right then.
What is
That was
this?
it. It's real flesh masks that people wear.
Ew. Imagine like seeing somebody and like you're drunk.
Search real flesh masks.
Oh.
Did you see the one I put in there?
Because there's the male model that people use, and it bothers me so much because people are into like the
Uncanny
fetish.
Valley.
Oh,
It's
God.
Uncanny Valley, and it's not okay.
Oh. There's one for an old person now. None of these really look attractive.
Wait, where did you send it?
It's in the Fails Can't Be Bothered to label.
Oh, there's one that comes with boobs. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one are you looking at? Oh no, I don't like that.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't like that.
It's not okay.
Search up real flesh masks.
No.
And pull it up.
No. No.
He's like, I already know what I'm gonna look at, and I don't want to see.
I reject.
Here, I'll put the link there for you.
None of them are like. They're all like old.
Because everyone wants to be an old man walking in.
Why?
Senior discounts.
Okay. You want to save $2 by spending like 100 plus on a.
Those $2 will add up and pay off that mask.
I like. Oh Jesus, they're 500. Okay. I don't want. I like the one that's called the senile.
Please click the link. Please bring it up to discuss this.
No, I don't want
Please
to.
bring it
I
up.
don't want
I don't
to.
care what you want. You have to bring it up.
No.
It's a discussion point right now.
This one looks like a sexual predator.
The fat man?
Oh no, the teacher.
Yeah, it really does.
Please pull it up.
Where's the fat man? Where are you, fat man?
Just tell people
Oh
the
god,
website.
the fat man looks like he like. He likes My Little Pony. And he showed up to a My Little Pony con.
Please bring it up right now. I put the link there.
Don't.
Read the website off. What is it? Just tell everybody so they can go themselves.
No, because I want you to-
www.therealfleshmask.com.
Ooh, the Playboy comes with man boobs.
Realfleshmasks.com.
Level 3 small
Look at those
eyeballs.
man nipples.
The grandma. Let me suck you off, boy.
Let me take out my dentures.
Please pull it up, because I just want you to pull up some of these. Oh, please pull it up.
Oh,
Why?
so saggy. It's so saggy. Why?
Which one?
The grandma. Click it. You gotta click it.
Oh, God! No! Please pull it up.
It's so
I put the link in. You gotta pull it up.
We're gonna get fucking removed from YouTube.
Oh, God.
Calm down,
right there.
guys. Calm down, guys.
Oh my god, they're so saggy. Like you could like play like hopscotch or like juggle them.
Ooh, thunder.
Oh, thunder.
That was
See?
Very fitting.
Everything's upset that we're looking at saggy
Alright,
boobs.
so here's the website.
You just have to look up at the grandma.
So the masks.
Just the grandma.
Oh god.
You gotta click it.
Where is it?
It's right there at the middle with the you gotta click it. Scroll down a little. Oh, it's in the second picture.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Yep.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, there's one called the neighbor. Oh, that's upsetting. Oh,
The sugar daddy.
no.
Where is it? The teacher looks weird. Yeah.
The soldier, like I don't like the soldier. That one bothers me. The movie star.
The soldier. Where's the soldier?
It's too.
Oh yeah. That one bothers me a lot.
They all bother
The
me.
male model bothers me like the most. It looks so fucking. It looks like alien level. Like if an alien came to Earth.
The Asian looks so like racist. There's one that's called the Asian. That's just that's just mean.
Oh, the doll. I think the doll creeps me out the most.
That's the one that I linked.
Why is the playmate just a person?
It's the same person.
Oh.
Oh look, you can
It's
actually
a skin mask.
Oh, I see. It is a mask.
Oh no, there's a Spider-Man, like the arachnoid.
Where?
Down, right there, up to your left. Oh! Up one, right there.
No!
Oh, that is.
Okay, I actually like these ones better because like they looked actually scary, and like if you
That's a good Halloween mask.
that would be a good Halloween like.
You scare the shit out of
Yes,
people.
and you
probably
would.
get shot.
But if you did like that
Like,
would
if you-
actually be scary. That would
What's
be a
funny though
purpose.
too is you could actually like put like lube.
So it's
Like
like
so the
Bad
so it's
Dragon
like-
Lube.
no the what's it called, the stuff that's in the bottle,
J-Lube.
J-lube, and just pour it into like the mouth area so it's just dribbling down, looking like saliva.
Oh. Can we read like a happy story? I want a happy story right now. I want to feel better.
Yeah, so
about
once
myself.
upon a time, everybody died. Oh, it's so happy.
Okay, but death does sound nice. It's like
Scroll
happy.
through those pictures. They're,
No, I closed
No, I'm
out
done.
and refused.
I'm
oh,
done.
the teeth are like amazingly but awfully horrible.
Like, I have respect for the creativity of that because, like, I don't know. Like,
Spider-Man.
I can barely handle driders.
Well, so the thing that it stemmed from is people who were burn victims, and they started doing it.
Yes,
for...
yes. Like that's what like silicone masks like were initially used for, was to like help like mask people like But now there's like the facial like they can put put skin back on from like the butt.
Okay.
Butt face. You'd literally be a butt face.
But like they were used for people who are like
I believe
severe.
the skin on your butt is actually some of your best skin.
Yeah, that's how come they use it.
Oh god.
Well, I can't use it anymore. I've got tattoos all over it.
Click on.
I mean, you could. You just have a tattoo. on your face.
I'm done.
Click on the haired ones.
No.
Please do.
I don't want to reopen it.
Oh my god. That looks like such a real old man. Like
my
he even has ear hair.
Oh.
Nico's just like command shift tabbing in the most cringy way.
Oh my god, the hair, like
I'm upset.
Oh, what?
I'm upsetty. I don't like this.
No.
You're upsetty.
I'm upsetty.
I'm pupset.
Pupset.
That looks so like
I love Pupset.
cringy. If I saw that in the street, I would actually be scared. That one. This one.
The chat room is still going nuts over the horse cock.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
they are.
just can't
That's
handle it.
fine.
Yeah.
It's a dick. Get over it. You've never seen one before.
Yeah.
Just lovingly caress.
there's a
Why do they all look upset?
Because they're old people. Of course they're gonna look upset. They're done with life.
oh my god,
That is okay. That's mean.
It's true.
look at this one.
Okay, I get it. They're upsetting. What?
Oh, I don't like how flat his man boobs became.
It's because it's
I know, but still. I knew an old person that looked like that. Oh no! Oh no! I have to scroll past it.
Oh, the fat man with like the butt chin going on there.
My name is Paradox. I was abused by my friends on a podcast that I started for a decade, and I'm here to recover from my friends on my podcast that abused me and ruined it. So,
Well, pick something. Pick a new topic of conversation.
I will gladly get off as soon as like you. Oh, They've included bald spots. Okay. And that's enough of this. That's happy thoughts.
Pharaoh, Control W.
Happy thoughts.
Control W, Pharaoh.
Happy.
Just do it. Control W.
Stop.
Save yourself.
Reminds me of the Goosebumps thing.
Okay.
The mask.
Control W.
Stop petting the dick.
Imagine if people's hands were like that shape.
It's like a flare shape. Or it's a flare shake.
I still want to get one of the clowns, the It clown ones, and then hang out in the sewer down there.
All you need to make that creepy is just get one red balloon and tie it to like the little rail and let it just be there.
No, because I want to just make a video of me just like deep in the sewer part, and then just come running out in the water.
Oh, like the
not the square part, the circle part on the other side of the street.
Yeah, where the like stormwater drain.
Yes.
Yeah. I would shit bricks. I'm not okay with clowns. I would shit bricks.
You could lay the foundation for this house.
Paradox, I'm uncomfortable. Help.
I am too.
Help.
I'm not enticing it at all.
Yes, you are. You're not muting their mics.
Why, do you not like clowns either?
No, it's just I'm uncomfortable from looking at the faces, and you're like, that's like talking about even worse.
Now you can see the front of it.
Yeah, like let it bounce.
Actually, if I lift this desk up, it would tip the horse cock over.
There you go.
It's pointing at you.
TC Fox sent me a video, but I don't know if it's for the show or not. I don't want to show it on air if I don't know.
Well, mute it and then play it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I can do that, but... It's a video of him showing me something, but I'm not sure if it's for the show or not, so I'm just going to wait for him to... I asked him. We'll see. All right.
Anyhow, back to the hyper-realistic suits.
No.
It doesn't spin.
You don't spin.
I don't like those.
You can't helicopter it around.
You can't helicopter it.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone.
Someone
right
suggested
round,
to
baby,
see if it
right
could
round,
helicopter.
like a record, baby, right.
Well, are they a
round,
patron
round,
supporter?
I can't tell in the chat.
What's their name in chat? Who suggested it? Are they giving us money for you to spin a horse stick? Because I think they should be giving
You
us
shouldn't
money.
be spinning a horse kick for free.
Yeah,
You gotta
that's
get paid for
money
that shit.
wasted right there.
You gotta get paid for that shit.
We are professionals here.
Tie a balloon to the horse. No!
Tie a balloon.
99 red balloons. You know, I feel like I'm done with the
I
show
feel
tonight.
I'm just like, I'm uncomfortable.
I feel
It hasn't often, but I'm like,
Ooh,
the German version.
Of course.
Yeah. Are you just putting away so it's not distracting?
You're just sitting on it, don't worry.
Yeah, he's just sitting on it.
I told you it would punch my heart.
How do you know?
Not for it.
How do you know? Have you ever done it?
No.
Don't go
Then how do you
breaking
know?
my heart.
It would punch.
I couldn't if I tried.
It would punch my heart.
I get restless.
I'll take a horse cock in my thigh.
Do 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 do.
I'm so done.
Okay. Are we?
I feel like I'm just ready.
upsetting.
I'm done.
Are we done?
Can we do we have any emails?
I don't know. I just want. We need to end the show.
I don't,
We feel
I'm
unclean.
uncomfortable. I feel like I need a shower.
Let's all go. Let's take a shower break.
Yeah.
Come back in like 30 minutes.
Yep. But we don't have a shower cam though.
Ew.
Now it just reminds me of that fucking video or the horror movie that was on TV that we were watching.
Which one?
The one where like there was like cam girls, but like the rapist like comes into the house and then kills the one girl by cutting off all her fingers so she can't type anymore.
Oh.
But then the one like he grabs a dick and just shoves it down her throat and then tapes her mouth shut.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Will you stop, please? Honestly.
It was a horror movie. It was on TV.
Happy Halloween,
Okay,
everybody.
great. I don't need to hear it. Jesus Christ, man. Like
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you.
It's the month.
You don't like horror movies?
No, dude, I can't even watch Black Mirror. I cannot watch shows about shitty things happening to people over and over nonstop. That's why I can't watch Rick and Morty either.
There's a lot of shitty things in Rick and Morty.
I mean, it happens a lot in Scooby-Doo too, but
but it's not bloody and gory. It's like Scooby-Doo.
Well, it's not about blood and gore. It's about the fact. It's about the fact that the people in the show are consistently assholes, or there's just horrible things happening to people.
Well, they're assholes because that's why you don't feel bad when they get killed. For some of them, like you're like, "Fuck, why won't this guy die?" And then he lasts like till the very end, and then he dies, and you're like, "Oh, finally, thank you."
Okay.
Eh.
I want a shower.
Have you watched It Follows yet? Because that one bothers me.
I like villains that have a reason. Like I like villain. Like
there's not a lot of villains.
There are plenty of villains that have like.
I know, but
reason.
Nico, have you watched It Follows?
No.
It's the only horror movie that actually bothered me.
Oh.
Out of I can watch horror movies all the time. It's the only one that legitimately
The only ones that get me
bothered
are
me.
the ones that are
It's about a
feasible to
sexually
be
transmitted
reality.
demon.
Oh.
Like, have you seen? I don't know if you have.
What?
Strangers.
No.
So it's a movie about
Strangers?
these people who live out in the middle of nowhere that basically the
PA?
people just come into their house to kill them. And that's
why?
feasibly able to happen. It's those kind of horror movies that absolutely mess me up.
See, those like senseless, endless killing almost doesn't bother me because it seems unrealistic to me. Like, see, that's why, like, for me, a horror movie, because, like, I mean, every once in a while there are like crazy people in real life who literally just kill a bunch of people for literally no reason.
There's a lot.
But for the most part, when a person kills another person in real life, there's like
Motive.
they feel at least temporarily, even if of course irrationally, a motivation.
Yeah.
And that's why like a villain, like I don't know, like some James Bond villains, for instance, that are like well thought out. I just picked James Bond as an example, but like there are villains that like have backstories and are like well thought out. Like that's what I like because that to me is almost more scary and more realistic.
Because there's a forethought behind
Because there's a you're right. Whereas when it's just like a monster, like murder a bunch of people with chainsaws, it's like okay. Like
Have you watched It Follows? What do you think of that one?
It was ridiculous but good. Like I was like, this is a new kind of like
I don't like it. Just it gives me like
the heebie-jeebies. Yeah,
like chills. It hits that primal state, and that's what bothers me.
Wow, now we're under a flash flood warning.
Ooh.
Good thing we're in the attic.
And we have a creek in our basement, so we can't flood at all.
What?
What was that?
What? Flood warning.
Oh, really? Is it meant to rain that hard?
Yes.
Yeah, and a lot of times it will.
It's supposed to rain for a while too.
It'll surge. Keep in mind we're next to a lake, so
Yeah,
the
that's
streams
true.
will.
We also have a
surge.
creek in our basement.
Yep, we do.
What do you mean?
Oh,
What do you
by
give
the
us
way-
that look for?
Oh.
We have a creek that runs through our basement.
Yeah, you've seen it, right?
I don't believe you.
You don't really?
We'll show
dude?
you. We'll show you later. I don't want to go downstairs.
You didn't see that? We have literally a creek that runs right through this house. Like
I know it's over there, and it's on the other side, but it's under the ground.
no, it's in the basement.
No.
Well, it's enclosed in concrete, but it's like comes up through the floor. Yeah, like here,
Have you not been in our basement?
No. Why would I go in your basement?
It's our sex dungeon. Jeez.
A really sad sex dungeon if it was.
Yeah, I know.
There's
There's a
like-
torso and a freezer.
True, and like there's like a just
all
a
right, so
old
if you
person's
guys
chair.
just tune your eyes to the video feed, audio listeners, you could just hear me describe it. This is from the moving vlog when we moved into the house on my YouTube channel. Sense. So we also got lots of comments about the creek. Some of you saying that's really awesome, and other people saying, "Holy shit, that's terrifying." So I just wanted to talk about this a little bit. So yes, there are several feet of concrete in between this layer and what actually goes down into the cave for the creek. It is completely built into the foundation of the house. The house was built on top of the creek. It's not like, it leaked and then they just built this over it or something like that. Technically, that means the house is on a 100-year floodplain if you look at the parcel map, but none of the other houses in the neighborhood are on a 100-year floodplain, even though some houses are actually right on the edge of the creek as well. In addition, we legally did have to purchase flood insurance. However, flood insurance only covers up to livable space, and this is not considered livable space, so it's almost useless. In addition to that, there's a huge deductible, and let's not talk about that. If you've ever had to deal with flood insurance, you know it's just a giant ripoff. So yeah, that's the creek in our basement.
That's so ridiculous.
And it goes under the consumers.
That's so ridiculous. That shouldn't be okay.
Oh wait, hold on, random part of the vlog. That's
Our
great.
house. In the middle of a creek. Our house. Where the furries always meet. Our house.
It's CJ rolling through the room.
Whose room is that?
We also had several. The basement looks so different now, by the way. Can I just say that?
It all looks completely different.
Yeah, this basement
house is different.
We're like this basement's all like painted now.
The basement looks the most the same.
Yeah.
It's just like slightly different color.
We're gonna get like
That's Paradox's room.
blocks that little kids play with, and we're just gonna like make it look like
Oh,
a
look at that
chimney,
wallpaper
just for
it
you.
used to have.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what the room used to look like before we tore that wall out. Yeah, it was crazy.
You had a closet.
You guys
closet
did.
that went to the other room.
I've also got this, which I actually, this will be great for audio listeners too.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Getting all sticky. Come off the floor. Dirty. Dirty. Dirty.
Spank it, Daddy. Spank it, Daddy.
And that's what the attic looked like. That's what the studio looked like before we fucking remodeled it, which is insane. And this was us having a discussion on how to plan the walls and everything.
Do you have a? That looks like a scooter. It's
It's a measurement.
Whatever the fuck you're doing, it doesn't matter.
All right, so order of operations go.
Order of operations. Subfloor first, so that we have something nice to walk on. Second step, insulation, because it's cold as fuck in here right now. Third step, electrical, because we need something for our servers. Fourth step, framing for the walls. Fifth step, drywall. Always good to have. Then sixth and seventh, kind of interchangeable, HVAC and carpet. Done.
And that was it. Oh yeah, and that was me scraping off my car. Anyway, that's a moving vlog.
Wow. I still want you to make a compilation video of like before and afters.
Oh, I will.
We really need to. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do the one tango?
Thunderbolts and lightning.
Very, very frightening.
Galileo.
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 Figaro.
Figaro.
I hate you both.
Yeah, and people are like freaking out about the creek too. Guys, this house has been around for 100 years.
My grandfather used to live in the area, and he had a friend that lived in this house.
Really?
Yep.
In this house?
Yep. I thought I told you that.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, my grandfather. I told him where I lived because my parents told him, and he's like, "Is it the house with the creek underneath it?" And my mom's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, my friend used to live there."
Oh, that's awesome.
And then, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of people.
Yeah, this house has been through a lot, and now it's going through us.
I think my window's open. I think that now. Oh well.
Your room is just flooded.
It's just like a river.
Damn it! I didn't get flood insurance.
It's perfect. You're an otter. You can just like dive and splash around and be all happy.
Can we end the show now? I'm done.
Yeah, I want to end the show.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. I'm spent. I'm spent.
I hope that Paradox Red Wolf guy doesn't copyright strike our YouTube channel for playing that vlog.
You should.
How do
It would be fun.
I have a thing for you.
No. What do you have?
Just want you to make a compilation of me in those videos.
Just like going from like you kind of like normal to like getting more insane to like the end where you're just like, it's so good. Carpet again. Drywall.
We spent like almost a month trying to get the sticky tile off the upstairs floor.
I believe it.
Because Female Wolf wanted wood floors.
Yep, I remember that.
Okay. That's where a lot of my effort went.
Okay, dokie.
I fucking hated life. I could have worked on so many other things.
Okay.
Ceilings are rather low, and they're already low as it is.
So
Not
this
to
is-
mention that we still have to
there's
put
this part of the
drywall and
video
stuff
too with
over this,
Pharaoh.
So we gotta be real careful with distance. So I think we'll be good.
Oh yeah.
This is what we call the creep squeak. To fix the creep squeak, first you need to let it know what you're going to do to it. You're going to drill in deep. All my tools are blue. Or break your bet. Fuck! After you've broken your bit and given up all hope of life, next you're gonna grab these screw bits. They should, technically, break off. So, once I drill it in, the torque should break the screw off, leaving it flush. Actually, there we go. And your quick squeak is gone, and flush, no screw heads. They're right here.
The shit that he did, like, that he would do without warning in these fucking vlogs, like, it's always just so great. But yeah, there was
I was literally just there. I'm like, he's totally gonna flick like glue splack at you.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, the old studio.
Yeah, the old studio. Oh, good times.
Zooming in on the plushies.
How are you feeling?
I'm fine.
You fine?
Mm-hmm.
Were you fine?
Everything's okay.
He just woke up.
What?
That was the rubber.
According to blue.
It's blue. Yeah, that's what the studio looked like.
I'm here to measure your floors. I got enough tools to do so. So many measurements.
So anyway, thank you guys for watching the show tonight. We've almost got the rubber subfloor in. We just have one more bit to do. But we ran out, and we didn't want to order more online because it's expensive to ship, and it also takes quite a while to come. So we ended up going to the local Tractor Supply store to pick up yet another roll. And this is actually way more than we need, obviously, because there's a big roll there. So the rest of it is going to go in the server room / machine room. Because and it is. It is in that room. It's great how plans work. Flawlessly. Never with any problems. Ever. I've been your host, Paradoxal Red Wolf.
I've been told, Wolf, you're a good boy.
I'm Nico.
I'm Pharaoh.
We're tired.
Yeah.
I'm a blue fox.
I'm not.
See you guys next week, probably. Stay tuned to our website and Twitter. We might be on Sunday instead of Saturday. Something like that. I don't know. See you guys.
Hey, it's not the fact we have